The sound and the pictures, and we're live with Mission 3, Week 13, Season 9 of the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where today we are once again venturing into the Gideon Rift, where things are getting wacky as horrifying apparitions pop out of nowhere to wreak havoc on the surrounding lands. We have erected a defensive perimeter around the rift, sort of walled in the rift zone, and we're defending this thing now because horrors of beyond your comprehension are spilling forth from the Gideon Rift. So we're the only thing that stands between the planet being overrun. So we're sending the four of you today into the rift because we've picked up some strange images from orbit, what could be outposts, and you're tasked with going in and taking a look. Helping us, we've got Scapegoat. What have you been up to, and which mech are you bringing?
Scapegoat has, despite having worked for UIB for quite some time, hasn't really been involved with too much of the spy nonsense that's been going on recently.
Mm-hmm.
But has instead been focusing on getting this mech, Stortebecker, ready to dive into the rift and start smacking around paracausal nonsense as best as he can. Coming in with the thermite harpoon cannon and a couple of cat hammers.
2 cat hammers. Perfect. Spook, what have you been up to, and which mech are you bringing?
Well, Spook hasn't been seen much for a while, from a bit before the attacks on Marathon, and she hasn't definitely not been doing anything illegal during this time. But she's here with what's legally completely normal death's head.
Mm-hmm.
If the UAB asks, but it's actually a consortium stiletto.
What?
Though, because
No way.
because whatever horrors may come through the portal, they can probably still take structure damage.
That's likely. Yesterday we had one, and that worked out pretty well. Alrighty.
Right.
Sledgehammer! What have you been up to, and which mech are you bringing today?
Sledgehammer has been on medical leave. Nothing major, just routine stuff. But they're back and ready to fight. They haven't been paying much attention. Perfectly normal tyrannical forces, right? They're bringing an Orcus.
Mm-hmm.
That has been kitted out with thermal charges, monowire sword, or variable sword, whatever. Lots of stuff for just getting in, shredding stuff. and keeping allies safe.
Nice. 6. What have you been up to, and which mech are you bringing?
Well, Thix read an Interpoint Station report that said that the Minotaur was not getting a lot of love from Interpoint Lancers, so he decided that this absolute paracausal catastrophe was the perfect time to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bringing a Minotaur with some totally legitimate goblin systems and not consortium kunai systems, because we don't know what that is.
Definitely.
He's got the no shady tech here. We've got a contagion spike rifle with the arrow code transmitter on it, totally legit, and lots of invade options, and the Asura NHP.
All right, perfect. Before we send the 4 of you into the Rift Zone, we've got some reserves in store. If I can click them. Clicky. And we'll start with Scapegoat. Which reserve would you like? How are you getting it?
Well, Scapegoat's going to be going for that heroic sacrifice, because this is not Scapegoat's first rodeo when it comes to dealing with, paracausal nonsense, shenanigans, just general sort of, stuff that can't be accounted for with normal physics. So the important part in these situations is that, you gotta use all of your mech as much as you can, because you are absolutely the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna try to, make it count up until he is gone by just staying cool and focusing on, what he can do.
Perfect.
Well, that's a grit
15
roll.
will do it. I await your heroic sacrifice.
yeah.
I'm sure it'll be glorious. Spook. Which reserve would you like?
Spook has maybe not been the best influence on this planet, but she's grown quite attached to it. So I'll say if I can hone my take someone out skills to do an impressive enough shot to qualify as a 4 marathon.
All right, let's see it.
Okay.
Yesterday we had a very impressive stiletto for marathoning. It's very inspiring.
Ooh, just barely.
Let's hope you can do it today too. Sledgehammer, which reserve would you like?
I think Truth Seekers is the SSC's affiliated with that, right?
You are indeed a truth seeker, yes.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna go for the Rift Traveler then.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to talk around, find out, how to get in touch with some maybe less scrupulous individuals. Figure out how to get that.
Mm-hmm. Reality is pretty thin around the Gideon Rift. Let's see if we can slip through the cracks. No, we cannot. And 6. Which reserve would you like?
6 is also going for Drift Traveler. It's a matter of survival. He's never brought a Minotaur onto the field before, and he's going to take every advantage he can get and roll survive for this.
$25 will do it. You can become a Rift Traveler, which means once per scene. As a protocol, you can teleport 3 spaces, and then all further standard movements and boosts on this turn are teleports as well. Alright. With that, we're sending you past the walls and into the rift. That is our first stop here. This, of course, is a gauntlet sitrap, and my roll20 is laggy. I think I have to restart real quick. Gauntlet sitrap, very straightforward. End of round 6. I need more PCs and NPCs on the point. Just a second to load back in.
Ooh. It's more open than a lot of maps.
Sure, that was done entirely with intent and purpose.
No, today's map is randomly generated. Next scene is also going to be randomly generated. Because I'm a big fan of random generation in Lancer maps these days. I hear there's a new randomized Lancer map generator out there that everybody should definitely get.
I can't grab myself, scapegoat is in the way.
Ooh.
Unlucky.
Ooh.
Alrighty, our environmental effect for the next weeks is the reality blisters. Horrific apparitions may spring out from the ether at any moment. At the start of any round, I may put down this funny AoE. And yeah, this counts as an ingress zone for that round. So at the end of it, there might be horror spilling out. We've got some friends here. A bunch of intruders. Nobody knows what they're after. But it can't be good. Yes. This wall crawler is an Ultra Goliath. Very dangerous. It's got some tricks up its sleeve, though it has no arms. Terrain-wise, we've got rocks, buildings, trees, tall grass, and clouds. And that's about it. Any questions about the sitrep and or terrain?
The trees are just like soft cover zones?
Soft cover, difficult terrain, yep. But you are too large to care. You are practicing
Are they
that
still
for more
difficult
real
terrain
lifestyle.
for size 2?
No. Too big?
Yeah, this came up in a side game I was wondering. Are trees objects that can be destroyed?
Yes.
Okay. The player also had an axe, so I thought it made sense.
Alrighty. Players can
So-
go first. Who would like to start?
Anyone have any ideas? If I car power, I can delete someone.
Ooh. Would be interesting.
You get to
And I
start
then
out
what
front.
else?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Stiletto can deploy outside the deployment zone.
Nice.
Mm.
I could go and just give you Providence and hide behind a rock, since you'll be in my range because you're already out there.
What's Providence?
+1 accuracy on your next attack roll.
That's good. Though I do, yeah. Yeah, if I car power, I won't have lock on. If you can put lock on someone, that would mean I could just not car power.
Oh.
Ooh.
And just
Well, they're
took
too
an
far
armor shot.
away. They're
Yeah,
too
that's
far
fair.
away for me to do anything to them.
And just for future reference, Scapegoat, I think if you go before me, I can use my Royal Guard trait to follow you, so
Mm-hmm.
better if I go after you, I think.
And I don't exactly want to go right away in case any enemies decide to move a little bit closer.
Not sure
So
any of them
Providence
can do
into
anything.
Stiletto?
Not sure any of them can do anything too bad until you get close. I don't think any of them are artillery.
Oh, so no one else wants to go, right? I'll just
I don't
go.
think so.
I'll move and boost. And then I'm going to invade Spook if he will allow it and give him Providence.
Teeth,
Maybe
but
I can
yes,
put
I
him
will.
on the screen. Can I? It is Forced Inroad. Providence. There you go.
Alrighty.
That's it.
The War Crawler. To crawl forward.
Advancing.
It's a big old Goliath, which have 15 sensors at tier 3. We're going to invade you 6. Two heat and impaired.
You want to go next, Spook, or you want me to go?
Someone goes next, I can use Hell Damage to lock onto the War Caller, but then I probably still want to Car Power on my first turn so I can set up the Piston Stabilizers.
Okay. So you want to take out one of the
Bit
other...
of a waste of Unicomp, but I
PCs?
do have the other car bonus to get a second car transformation.
You want to snipe the Archer or the Scour, maybe?
Yeah, either of them could work. Taking a structure off the Crawler probably isn't as important right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's got a chunk of structure on it,
It's an Ultra.
so it'll stick around.
Might be able to get an expose off with the Thermite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you going then, Spook?
Sure, who do you want to die?
I'd be fine with the Archer or the Scour. If the Scour damage can really rack up, an Archer can be very
Yeah.
annoying.
Sure, I'll go for Scout or on the basis of annoyance. Okay. Maybe I might overcharge first and then use it to clear heat, but probably not, so I stay invisible. Yeah, I probably don't need... Yeah, I'll probably use Crack Shot. Yeah, so Protocol Crack Shot 1 for the extra accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then quick action piston stabilizers. And then use my efficient car power.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to skirmish with the giant fucking gun at the Archer.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 2 accuracy.
Do you want to use Providence?
Yeah.
I guess you got it. Crack Shot, Providence, to accuracy, yeah.
What's a Providence?
Hit. So then I immediately re-hide and get pushed 3 spaces to here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
The Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Speed 6, moving and boosting, and hiding.
Damn sneaky Max.
Haha, it's a vampire. Oh, but the Schurtebeck is the vampire slayer. Oh no.
I will start my turn. I think it's quite worth an Asura right now, yeah. You know, that'd be absolutely, that'd be too much Lancer at once. If I move here, is that good for you, Sledgehammer? How does your thing work?
I can go up to my speed +1 to follow you, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
My speed, by the way, is 6? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I could
5. I could just barely get it
go-
up. Yeah.
I think I can go all the way up here.
Do you ignore
I can also fly.
difficult terrain and rocks? Okay.
Yeah, I've got
Right.
the all theater movement suite.
Okay.
Then I will boost, moving another 5. Then I will skirmish with the thermite, using a skirmisher 2 to run in there and fire the gun. Let's see, accuracy 1 from weaponsmith, and I think that's it. Boop. Crit! Hey, with the pronon crit too.
We're a Goliath. You'd have to
Okay.
install another Fomorian frame to prone me.
1 overkill, but then also opcal. Yep.
It's a lot of 2s you're rolling here.
It's 2. 6 times 2 plus 3. 15. A nice average turn.
2 average.
So that is my turn.
Okay.
The Scourer is going to move and boost 8 spaces into soft cover and unload onto you, Scapegoat.
Weapons hot.
Ten damage.
9.
The Gemini has speed 5, I think. Move and boost and hide in the smoke cloud. Oh, sorry, Sledgehammer, you moved but didn't take a turn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My bad. You are indeed
let's
entitled
see.
to 1 turn.
14.
If you guys want me to delete anyone next round, I could held damage when Sledgehammer takes his turn to lock onto either the Scour or the Warcrawler. But that would break hiding, so it wouldn't be as good on the Warcrawler because I wouldn't get Infiltrator, the debuff on it.
I'm
Unless you
gonna
want to
start
like
getting scoured next turn.
lock on it.
I can run in and
Yeah,
start
so-
punching.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, Scapegoat. If I run up next to you or fly up next to you, I could Valiant Charge, which would give you a boost because you'd be adjacent to me when I started it. If I use my standard move first, run up to the Scour and just wail on it. And if I don't kill it, I'd have a spare action that I could lock onto it with.
Sounds good. You gotta watch for that reality blister though.
So, for doing that, I think I'd rather use the my action to lock onto someone else.
Oh, yeah,
too,
yeah.
So then I can also delete the. So then I get.
I could lock on
Okay.
to Gemini, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
so I'm
down.
going to move up here and then Valiant Charge.
Whee!
On the Scour.
Yep, up to the Scour, which also gives Scapegoat a free boost.
So it's adjacent.
Show the
Yeah.
Goliath.
So I just get a free boost, or do I have to follow the same rules? Right? It's
You don't
To-
have to. You just get to boost as a reaction. That's
Okay.
the specific.
I'll move up
yeah.
here then.
And it's Valiant Charge slows adjacent hostile characters afterwards. Does that stack with my House Guard 1?
Yeah, of course. What do you mean?
So that would also
No, it's
affect-
allies.
Oh. Oh, allied. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Got a little overexcited there. So let's attack this thing.
Mhm.
With the variable sword, which I think first main melee attack, accurate weapon, and it's a slowed target. So 3 accuracy.
You got it. Crits.
Yes! Critical hit.
8 damage.
And overpowered caliber.
10 damage.
And thermal charge, why not?
15 damage.
Am I missing any? No, that's it. Not playing a Morning Cloak anymore. But I do still get to follow it up with Power Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Still gets 1 accuracy because it's mobilized.
Hell yeah.
Or slow, whatever it was.
Hits. 1 damage.
So close. Can I do anything about that? I could ram it.
Definitely.
Or I could do the lock on like the plan was. Yeah, let's lock on to the Gemini. And we'll call that in turn, I think.
That leaves the Gemini.
Come on, come on!
Going to move and boost 10 spaces to here.
I like his voice.
Going to throw over a energy tether to the Scourer.
Kill them all!
Both of you, give me system saves or take
Ooh.
8 energy, please. Scapegoat
Hey.
easily making it.
So I
And
take
Sledgehammer
4.
also easily making it. Both of you take 4 damage, not armor piercing.
Oh, right, and I flew last round, so I should have heat.
The Crawler is going to crawl.
Advancing.
We're going to clear the lock on.
Alright,
I'm going to
Ultra.
Crawl over here. Oh, but if you use your reaction, you can say the lock on stays if you like.
Oh yeah, I already used my action, so I will do that.
Okay. Going to here. We're going to shoot at you, Spook. Invisible in soft cover. Missing. Dealing 5 reliable? 5
Guns
reliable.
does have. Oh, Archer. That just
Okay.
jumped up in the threat list a bit.
That is the round. Go to
I can
round 2.
I can wail. Oh yeah.
I can start and delete the Intruder or Gemini and also possibly put an Invis Zone around 6.
Well, Geminis are a little spooky if you kill them because they split.
Ooh.
Operator
So,
and
like,
a
it's
squad from the top.
I could use Asura and just start wailing on this Warcrawler.
That's fair. And how damage isn't true once per round, right? I have to go to recharge it.
What isn't true?
No, how damage? It's not like true once
Oh,
per
yeah.
round. I have to go to, yeah. I could search the
I'm-
Goliath, but that's probably not gonna do much more than like compare it. Just I'm gonna
I can
swing
do.
it here.
You want me to just pop the Asura barrage? Is that fine with everyone?
Sure.
Alright. I will start my turn and use Asura class NHP.
Yo!
Spending it. I will begin my movement. I don't know what Gemini threat is.
Not enough. Oh no, actually it is enough. Aha. Because we're
yeah.
still whole, that means you have threat too. Nah, we're fine.
Moving up and barraging the Warcrawler.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can also just dash around
First,
to.
Cat Hammer coming in. Hit. 6. Then coming in with the Thermite. Accurate plus combined arms, so no unaccuracy. Crit. No prone. Ooh,
Overkill.
there we go. Now we're cooking.
First overkill, second overkill.
That's
more.
2 more.
Yes.
And then I've got the Opcal.
Overkill.
Two.
Ooh. 7 overkill.
12
Whew.
damage.
That was a Sura Barrage. So then I will follow it up with another skirmish with this weapon. Cooked!
Crits. 1 overkill.
Let's see, I still got 1 action left, and that time was a skirmish, so also I'll skirmisher just 1 to this side. And I think I'll invade it.
Yeah.
A hit, frag sig. And first overcharge, so I'll take another heat. And skirmish.
Hell yeah, we're playing a lot of Lancer this turn.
Woohoo! I want to
One
cook this
overkill?
damn thing.
9 damage.
Is that enough?
No,
How much heat, Captain, can this thing have?
12. It's a Goliath.
Damn, I thought they only had 10.
I could heat it up a little bit too.
Not at tier 3.
turn.
Alright, well, I tried. I gave it, my best. Only one structure,
The Scourer will heat you up now.
Oh, we forgot about that guy.
Locking on.
Protect me,
consumer lock
Sledgehammer!
on.
Use
To
that
accuracy.
shield! I've got the hardcover too, right?
No, you're too large.
It would not matter. Oh no. Okay. It's 10 plus, what's the scour thing?
8.
Ouch.
Yikes. That's one a brace?
Nah.
Yeah, I gotta get sacrificed.
Let's see, 8 would put me down to 20. What am I? 25. 1 structure taken. Structure damage first. Do I roll the antiquarian before, or
Nope.
what's the macro again?
After.
1 structure, and I will just not spend any. 1, so that's 4.
Weapon.
Losing a weapon. I'll lose the loaded cat hammer? No, I'll lose the unloaded cat hammer.
Mm-hmm. That's it for the Scourer.
Is it alright if I go next?
Sure.
Alright,
Good with me.
sounds good. So he's locked on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think I'm going to consume lock on to Last Argument of Kings him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, if I can like
Mind that.
also lock on into one of the guys up top, I could delete him. Operators are annoying.
Censor's 8.
Minotaur.
Yeah. Yep. Hard fail. Hacker
Neutral.
3. Neutral.
Hit.
Hit.
Ooh.
Since I consumed lock on, after that resolves, he's also going to take 2 more heat.
No, I will choose to be pushed, please. And then I'll
you
say it
choose-
bounces
it's a
off every
choice,
frame.
right.
It is a choice.
Okay.
So we're
The hacker
taking
trick, you just say no.
12 burn.
6 burn.
Ah.
Is burn damage?
Yeah, of course.
Gonna overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
overcharge first. I'm gonna skirmish and fire at him with the contagion spike rifle.
Yes.
Auto stab, so it's neutral. It's overpower caliber. And then the hero code transmitter. I'm going to apply fragment signal to him. Now, since he's already slowed, that means he's immobilized now, right?
No. That's the...
No?
That might be only with your core thing.
When you hit with attack, you activate the system, causing your target to become slowed until the next turn. If they're already slow, they become immobilized until the next turn.
You could have overcharged and done that when you...
When you lost Dragon of Kings, yeah.
Well, let's see. I'll just apply something else to him.
Good.
He's burnt, +1 difficulty. No, he's just gonna clear it, isn't he? Because he's an ultra.
Impaired runs out before burn check anyway.
Well, I was gonna disable life support.
Oh,
if
that's...
he can't just clear burn by being an ultra.
Disable life support
Also,
is only against saves, not
If you
checks.
hack slash, you can't do invades and do the Goliath thing.
Okay. I'll hack slash him.
Mhm.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. The Gemini will go, recharging the tether. Yep. Anybody got threat on the Gemini?
Nope.
Any threaters in
Slash
chat?
should with the Var Sword, I think.
Is it threat 3?
Is Varchard true?
I've got threat 2 on my variable sword.
Perfect.
It's only threat 3 if I
Oh.
pick up core bonus.
We're throwing the
Oh, I thought
tether
it was just-
over to the crawler. Surely, this time.
Oh. That's 8, blah, 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 and 7, 18.
Oh, Scapegoat, while you're
This
here, roll me a
time,
Casca
yep.
check.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay. Ending
I
the
think
Gemini's
I'm
turn.
going to use exposed singularity.
Mm-hmm.
3 spaces. And I'm gonna teleport. Yeah, right here. Is it back to us, or?
Yep, sorry, that's the turn. Yep.
Okay.
I can delete someone. Like I could overcharge lock on to shoot anyone, but
My main plan is take out the scour and then ram something.
Seems good.
okay.
Which can wait. So if you want to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. I can probably take down. No, I don't have line of sight on it. I can take out the squad.
That squad looks mean.
So that means I don't really do much else on my turn, and I won't be invisible. But yeah, that's
I mean,
fine.
the Warcrawler's pretty hurt and also down 1 structure already.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
shoot
so I
it
could
too.
just shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want me to shoot it?
Yeah,
Sounds
if
good.
you think like,
Okay.
It's a big gun. You want to shoot the war crawler? Go for it.
Uh,
People are not going to be struck
that
down.
would be.
Maybe not. It's a Goliath.
If I hit behind that rock, would they have line of sight on me? I moves with solid did, so I just use soft cover instead. Okay, start of turn, re-upping crack shot. Then first overcharge. Quick tack lock onto the war crawler. And then immediately consume it with a curtain call barrage, which I can do because it's not ordnance while I have the slow thing. So I believe it's just flat 1 accuracy. Well, 2 accuracy because consuming lock on.
Yeah, we evasion 6.
Oh. Understandable. I believe I lose invisible because I took 1 heat. But
Using
I do
the
re-hide.
crunch targeting.
Crunched.
Crunch targeting. The crawler will go. The crawler's going to clear impaired. Crawler's going to search for you, Spook.
Agility check, right?
No bother. Crawler is going to shoot at Sledgehammer.
I believe it could fail.
Can you fail?
I didn't.
Oh,
I don't have any
we made an
magic.
attempt though. Sledgehammer, 1 difficulty. Hits for 10. Sorry, 14 is what I meant to say.
Ooh.
Got that deadly
That's a rough hit.
LMG. Also, you may or may not be blind right now.
Ooh. Okay.
This LMG is getting worse all the
Look at that.
time.
Did I get anything for that? Nope. Nope. No bonuses. Well,
Blind.
except oof. Oh. Oh no.
You may want to stabilize.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not
Yeah.
quite what I imagined for my next turn. Which happens now, doesn't it?
It's right now.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I will go ahead and stabilize. Spend repair to recover. Let's see. Is that under basics? No. Make actions.
Can you still take out that scour?
I can probably do some damage to something. Yeah, I think I should be able to deal with the scour. There's stabilize.
That 8 burn is spooky. I don't want it to be 16 before my next turn.
Ooh. Is blinded a condition I can clear, or
No,
is it
sadly
off
it's
my
not.
face?
No.
Ah,
Blind
It's a
is
fake
even a game
condition.
term. We just say it's blind because everybody knows what it means.
Yeah. Until we
and,
get a frame that does blinded, then it becomes a real condition like Intangible did.
Surely,
That's
Scapegoat
how,
doesn't have
we can
any
have
conditions, right?
a big huff of copium and believe that.
That's how immobilized works in Icon. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Lancer 2
Yeah.
coming out any day now.
Any day.
Scapegoat, you didn't have any conditions, right?
No, I'm just on fire.
All right, yeah. Then I'm just repairing.
Okay.
Only repairing a lot of hit points. Then I'm going to overcharge. Well, actually, hold on. I think I'm going to... Yeah. Move up to the scour. And then overcharge.
Mhm.
Believe you still have to get next to it while blinded.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Then we are going to swing the sword.
No.
All right. And see, I'd been right here. How much movement did I? No, wait, I got engaged. Never mind. But I
Ooh, that's
can
cool to do.
use Skirmisher to move 2 spaces away.
Mhm.
And that, I think, ends my turn, because, yeah. Nothing else I can do.
The stiletto doesn't reset the HP for like bosses when it structures them.
No, just ticks down the structure.
That's pretty cool.
Spook, you went this round, right? Just saying, again.
Yep.
Turn.
Oh, right, sorry. Forgot
Oh,
about
good.
that.
Just was wondering. The crawler is going to search again. Out here searching. We're getting there.
Oh,
These are some abysmal rolls. Christ. Ah.
It's just a periscope pops out of the top.
It's just a guy.
I always
With
have to search.
binoculars.
Shooting at 6 and hardcover. 3 difficulty. Easy hit for 10 damage.
Easy.
Good old
No
tier
trouble.
3. Burn check. Done. The Nosferatu squad and operator. I think the operator will go first. We'll take cover behind this rock. We'll search for you, Spook. Operators have good stats, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't beat that.
Okay.
You fool! Now I can take all of the reactions.
That is correct. But first, you can take 3 shots of plasma.
Mercy is for the weak.
Oh,
Accuracy 1, 7 damage. Accuracy 1, 7 damage. And accuracy 1. Death.
guess that's what happens when you're not invisible.
It can occur. System.
Oh no, my grapnel.
That thing's actually useful. What? Dumping it?
Yeah,
Advancing
but
on target. Bringing out
and I
the
don't really
big
need to
guns.
get anywhere else right now.
Anti-armor beam into you, sledgehammer.
Yeesh.
Nah. That's the round. Oh, the Nosferatu. Nosferatu!
I was shocked to see an Orcus that didn't have like 6 agi.
We have
all the other
to boost and move to get to here. And then we're going to drain your heat 6.
Hooray. No, wait.
You take 7 points of damage. Your heat is cleared. The Nosferatu takes your heat. Thank you very much. We'll take Overshield in the same amount. And I think you get to be a vampire as well. You're now cursed with vampirism, jammed while not in the danger zone.
Oh, shoot.
This is an
Okay.
incredibly based NPC.
You can end this effect by performing a full action engineering check. Check, not save. To end vampirism. Or you just say fuck it and go hard.
Is it still hidden?
No, it's not. That's it for the Nosferatu. That's it for round 2. Going to round 3. And we're getting the funny zone. Don't worry about it. Players go first.
All right. Let's-
I would rather not go first, so I can do more in my turn and just lock on fire the thing, and I can also lock on in someone else's turn.
I'm ready to just, keep unloading thermites into this ultra. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably
The
gonna
question is,
explode
who do I
much,
lock on to? I mean, if I lock onto the ultra,
well-
I can probably kill it. But then you are going to expose it, and the structure doesn't care.
The operator is a little spooky.
Yeah, cover's a bit thing though. I could use the thing for it. But
Does anyone have anything they really want to do? Like Six has got the Nosferatu.
I'm
You too worried about that?
trying to figure out like 3 different directions I could go. So
I could alternatively explode the Nosferatu. I could also pop my reserve to give a lot of people the thing.
Do you want to go?
Nothing.
You said you don't want to go first, or do you want to not go first?
If I don't go first, I can use my action to overcharge to set up an invis beacon to make me a bit more durable for the rest of the scene.
You might want to start moving past this, because you want to get to that control zone, and there's
True.
going to be more enemies. You want me to just go then?
yeah, it's-
Yeah, I mean,
if
if
you
I
can
go, I
do
could.
something about-
If I go now, I can just move, shoot, and then move, hide.
Okay.
But then I want to be invisible, but then they might. Yeah.
That operator's
You-
spooky.
You would be a smidge safer. Well, if you'd be ending in the tree, you'd be in soft cover anyway.
Yeah. And I don't. The tree is like I can hide soft cover, and like your soft cover.
You want to go then?
Sure. Do I yeah,
if you're
it
not
does
sure, I
rely on
can
me
go.
hitting the operator with.
If you want to wait, I can go.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want to. Okay.
That's fair.
I'll go.
But start
I-
of return, I will lock onto the operator with held image. No, yeah, held image.
I'm just gonna. Just gonna read this real quick to make sure I can. Yep. All right. I'm going to barrage the war crawler, starting with the thermite harpoon cannon. Crit. Ooh. There we go, toasty. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Uphill.
and opcal, yeah.
13 damage. Unlucky. 26 damage. Losing crush targeting yet again.
That
Ooh,
was
I just had a
26.
silly idea.
Followed up with the cat hammer on the war crawler.
16 damage.
And flying backwards, 1 with quick step.
Carefully.
Then I will second overcharge. Boop. Ooh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And
The Nosferatu is
thermite
sniffing respectfully. I think we're going for it because 6 is jammed right now.
Yeah, I'll help it out by clearing the path.
Yeah, thanks.
That's my turn. Oop, wait, not yet. I got to frame features. There's like a burn. There we go. Burn macro. Ooh, ouch.
Oh, scapegoat.
Oh no.
Oh no! The operator is going to hop into this tree. Unload into sledgehammer. Hits.
Okay, we're gonna take a singularity motivator.
Yep. That really motivates my singularity.
6 spaces. All right. Let's say up over here.
Mm-hmm. Guess now you have hard cover.
If you went here, you might have not had line of sight. But then, yeah.
I want to try and kill it.
Yeah, it's fair.
but
Then
that's
shoot
it.
you instead of. That's fair.
Okay, so that's 2
Sorry.
hits so far.
And then we are hiding.
What?
Ending the turn.
That's
Oh,
illegal.
right, I have armor.
An artillery
Armor
mech
did
that
a lot of
hides after
damage.
it shoots?
Yeah, otherwise we die.
Ah, that's rude.
That's incredibly unfair.
True.
So I guess if it's Went, my turn is a very high priority now, and I do have like a lot of reactions I can take from a tactician free and the hand around your neck, so I can just go later. And if someone can search for the operator, that would be cool too.
Yeah. Let's see, how does search work again?
Systems versus their
Never
agility,
good.
and operators have cracked haze, so
Yeah, true.
Right. Yeah, I don't have particularly good systems, so
yeah.
that
They
might
have
be a
like
waste of
plus
actions
6
for
to
me.
everything at this level.
Hell yeah! +6.
Alternatively, you could lock onto someone else instead and like explode them, and the operator lives another day.
Yeah, I don't think I can do much about the
What?
operator, but
What if you cut down the tree it's on?
I'd have to do enough damage to the tree. Wait,
How much HP do trees have?
10.
10, yeah.
10. Right. Yeah, there's probably better things I can do damage-wise, like
fair.
going after the Gemini or... Which, speaking of which, it's one of our turns, isn't it?
It is a player turn.
Got any plans in mind, 6?
Can I clear this bite with a stabilize?
No.
I guess that makes no sense, because, yeah. Alright.
Just embrace it. You're now a creature of the night. It's cool.
Yeah, so my plans are to go brains, because I've
That's not vampires.
Jammed. let me make this my own.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's fair.
All right. So sounds like no one else wants to do anything. So I'm going to take my turn,
Alright.
and I'm going to make that engineering check. I gotta scroll.
Basics, saves checks, engineering.
Yep.
No,
Nope.
you remain a vampire.
I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let me look at jammed real quick. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's the. I'll just go here. So 2. I'll go there, and I'll try to ram. She's not hidden anymore. She's not invisible. Or she's invisible. She's not
We're
hidden.
visible. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
That's
ram.
an overcharge.
I move, boost, ramp. Oh no! Wait.
Full
The
action.
engineering check was an action. It was a full
Yeah.
action. Okay. Sorry.
I think. What's your speed?
Oh, you're right.
I think you need to overcharge for the boost already. We can think about that again now.
But I have protocol. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where I'll end up. Yeah.
The squad.
Move it, let's go!
Gonna move to here. Into barrage. Into you, Spook.
Attack!
Difficulty 4 damage. Difficulty misses. And a rocket launcher for 6. Keep changing the heavy weapons. It's a lasers, it's a rocket launcher, who knows? System.
System. The cerebral amplifier.
You got it. The squad is donezo, leaving Spook and Sledgehammer.
All right, so I can just start wheeling on this Gemini because it's there.
Question: does the Gemini
Yeah.
have cover from where I am?
No.
Because
Oh, wait,
I
maybe?
might be able to shoot it.
Yeah, from this forest top.
Darn. Okay then.
So
Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to activate the ramjets for 2 heat. 2 heat?
I think so.
Yes, 2 heat. Going in a straight line right up to the Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to skirmish
Mhm.
the variable sword. Ooh, crit.
Nice crit. 7 damage.
Overpowered caliber. 4
11
damage. Let's use a thermal charge.
15.
Okay. Which also, because of the ramjet, has knockback 2,
Can't go
which
anywhere.
will trigger a collision.
Yes.
And the collision means I can use my Hunting Eagle passive,
Ooh.
dealing
That's it? Oh,
kinetic
come
damage. Killing it. Oh, nice.
You
That's
know.
one
it's-
action.
It's relative with Gemini. Three
Well,
small Gemini
just
stumble
question.
out of the wreck.
Since it had lock on when it died, can I use
No.
it around your neck or one of the minors?
Nope. These
Okay.
are new characters.
but I can follow that up with Power Knuckle against, let's say, this one.
Mhm.
Ah, dang it. It's a miss.
Wait, is the Gemini gone this round? No. Row.
Oh, shoot. That means...
Good
well,
luck.
I still have an action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna spend a Blade Master die to do a free ram against this Gemini. Same one as before, so... Did I get an accuracy from that, from something? No, I haven't boosted. That's a hit. So it's going to get knocked into that, and Juggernaut 2, it will take 1d6 kinetic damage.
You got it.
If
That is minor Gemini number 2, 4 damage. Ouch.
And you know what? Let's overcharge again.
Yep.
Do heat in the danger zone. And we're gonna use the variable sword again. Wait a minute. No. If I use my skirmisher move to back up here, I can use the magnetic cannon. Or no, wait, here. Magnetic cannon. Which will target everything in a line. Line 8. So that'll cover 2 Gemini.
One of them is hardcover.
Ah. Okay. I haven't actually used AoEs.
The pull
with
is
this
on
before.
attack, right? Not on hit, maybe.
Well, it's on attack, yeah.
Yeah, on hit.
Hit and hit.
Okay, both hit. For 3 damage, and they have to pass full saves or be
This guy
pulled
can't
4 spaces
move.
toward me.
This guy can't move.
Ah. Right. Okay. That's the end of my turn, I think. No, wait.
Alrighty.
Do I have any extra movement? No. No, I don't. Yep, end turn.
Gemini number 2 is going to stand up and boost. I think we're out of threat ranges.
Which one's that? Yeah, 2. I don't have 2 threat.
This thing is
Then
fucking fatter again.
we will begin the slaughter. Gemini number 2 throws a tether to Gemini number 1. That's it for you, Sledgehammer. You opened up the Kinder Surprise egg. It was full of pain.
Ah, shoot.
8 damage, not a
Ooh.
7.
8. And... You know what? Maybe I'll use Exposed Singularity.
Hell yeah.
4 spaces. Alright. Here we go. Might be a
Alright.
little harder for them to...
Okay, make
maneuver
sure that I'm
around.
not cheating now. So this guy's Dunzo. Gemini number 1 will go. We're moving and boosting. Number 1 is going to throw a tether at 3.
Ah. Shoot.
Now Scapegoat must answer for your sins.
Ooh. 8 damage, 8. Reduced to 7.
3 is going to throw a tether to 1.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Scapegoat.
7, 21 second structure. Basics structure damage. Second. I'll use Antiquarian. And I will spend 1 of my repair points for 2 dice. That is 4 double 6. Nothing happens.
I do have to say, though, it's funny that someone named Scapegoat took consequences for my mistake.
And lastly,
yeah.
the Gemini
It
3
happens.
still has the
Kill!
splash.
Kill them all!
This is now accuracy because you're engaged and deals. Oh, misses still. Never mind. Fine.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Maybe I can clean this up a bit next round.
Spook?
Everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's you.
Do you want anyone in
Yeah,
particular
no.
deleted? The vampire, the squad, the
The vampire hasn't gone yet, right?
No.
This round.
oh.
Yeah, you can delete it.
Do we start on an NPC turn though if it dies?
Yes.
There's still 3 Geminis. Oh, but they
No,
they
they're
all
no, they all
activate
take
at the same
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
So you
you
won't
guys feel.
put
I mean,
it,
it could
Operator.
leech off a scapegoat. That could be bad.
Mm.
Alternatively, I just mission kill the squad, all of them with 1 bullet.
I mean, they
You
are
know, the
single
crazy
file.
ricochet.
Go for the squad. Nobody's in their positions.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Squad doesn't cause engagement and shit, right? You don't have to worry about
They
that.
do cause engagement and shit.
I still won't. If I just move right, it won't matter probably. I'll move over here,
Mhm.
and then second overcharge, which was me invisible. Quick tack, lock onto the squad. I believe you can still lock onto biologicals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then Daff.
No, you're too close.
Union had
You're
Oh, can
five,
targets from range 5. Forgot
your
about
five,
that.
your 5
Right, so
space
I'll just
barrel
move different.
goes past the squad.
Right. Oh,
I can
forgot about that.
move
Oh,
to-
move different.
To there.
Where was I? Where the fuck was I? I was
You
like
were in
here,
this
I
tree.
think.
You were
Here,
in this tree. In this tree.
Oh, in this tree, right. So I can move. I can move here.
Yep.
I'll move here.
You ignore difficult terrain.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's to move into there. It's thing. So I can just move here and then get pushed in, right?
Nope. Too close. Yeah, we got
and then
it.
you had some way grapple.
True. If only we had some kind of grappling device.
That's still a quick action though.
I don't want to hear
I don't
it.
have that privilege.
They all die.
Oh, I'm no longer immobilized because, yeah, but so that, and that the rules The law requires me to say the death scene on my turn.
That is correct. You only get to destroy one NPC per turn, as is appropriate. Move boost. We're
I did consider taking a super heavy mounting and thermal lance and Asura, so I could
Yeah.
What's the worst that this thing could do? You know.
True.
Let's see. What is it?
7 bonus damage, I think.
11 down to 10.
10. Okay.
We then go to heat cab. Oh, we're so close. We're so close.
I lose the heat. Yeah.
One more heat and we go Super Saiyan Nosferatu Omega time.
I
we
can
need to
help
stop
with
that.
It doesn't get exposed though, probably, right? I have no idea what this thing does.
So once we are overheated, we enter a feeding frenzy. We become exposed. We gain accuracy on all attacks, saves and checks. While we have overshield, we are resistant to damage. We ignore engagement and reactions when we move.
No, I've got to vampire hunt this thing.
Once we are in the
Okay.
danger, once we are exposed, we also get access to our secondary weapon, which are the superheated talons.
Yeah, I think we need to try and kill this thing all at once.
I
we
have the vampire hunting thermite stake.
We're going
Passed
to
down
round
for
4.
generation.
The rift will spit out an apparition. It is an apparition of glory. Stalwart.
Is that spelled right?
I think so. Is it not?
I thought it was
Stalwart?
with T.
Is it double L? Oh, maybe it's two.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah,
ward,
it's
not
with,
ward.
T. That's stalwart.
Is it with
Yeah.
T? Okay. We'll change that. Good catch.
It's tea time. Alternatively, it could just be a ward of stalling.
Listen, I don't speak English.
Is anyone very interested in going first?
Not me.
Sounds like
Well.
silence.
I could. The best thing I could do would be to
These Geminis are
hit
spooky.
2
if
Gemini
someone
with
can get
the
them.
magnetic cannon,
You
but that would
take
hit
a
you,
die.
Scapegoat.
Can I Rift Traveler while I'm jammed?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
If we
May I
kill the
take my turn?
Nosferatu, do you unjam? Oh, wait.
No,
It's a
no.
cool
This is
action
forever.
period.
This is
Maybe
forever.
Scapegoat could try bonking the Nosferatu, I don't know.
Yeah, but it won't clear the jammed, yeah, so. These Gemini are spooking me.
If you need
Yeah, the
some
Gemini are. We've got like.
Gemini here out of control.
Like, ignore this, boss that just appeared. This Gemini.
They're going to shred me and Scapegoat imminently.
What
I
is the
think.
boss? Like, is it like veteran elite?
It's a veteran lead, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Starbrand
Uh,
Ultra.
Scapegoat, do you have a something you can do particularly well against the
Nosferatu.
numerous threats
the
around
boss.
us?
I was just going to fire the thermite cannon, the Nosferatu, which would probably expose it and then deal like 30
Wouldn't that
damage.
do exactly what it wants?
It doesn't. What it doesn't. It doesn't immediately gain overshield, right? So it wouldn't have the resistance.
So what does it say? No, the overshield comes from it sucking people with a bite. So right now we have 7 overshield.
Oh,
because
it
the
has
doesn't stack.
overshield. Okay.
So as soon as we overheat and get exposed, we become resistant to damage. As long as we have overshield.
I could hit it. Oh wait, no, it's not reloaded.
Also, right now we're invisible. As soon as we're exposed, we're no longer invisible now.
Oof.
Yeah, I got nothing against that. It turns out the thermite only makes the vampires angrier. I could, yeah, I'm not good against the large amount of Geminis. I could like take out one and then overcharge more, but can't do much.
Yeah, my main option would be to try to barrage and hit the 2 that are next to us as much as possible.
That sounds pretty good.
I like that plan.
Which
Before all 3 of them recharge their tether, deal another 24 damage plus scimitars.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. Oh wait, the tether thing is a recharge?
Yeah, it's 4-up recharge.
4+? Oh, that's too risky.
That's pretty risky.
So yeah, if I go, I can Hunter 1.
Oh wait, I
Lunge
forgot to
here.
cascade. There you go.
And
I
we'll
forgot
start
to
out
cascade. That was a long time ago.
That's okay. Next
Oh,
time
wait,
instruction, you
wait.
take 2.
by Hunter.
Is that going to be in 4 seconds, Ralph?
I don't know yet. Maybe. The stalwart isn't that good, actually, offensively.
Okay, this
As the name
is
suggests.
just a normal step, not Hunter. I'm going to.
Yes, so usually these Gemini have threat 2 weapons, however, once we're split into smaller pieces, our weapon becomes threat 1, so you're fine. The sword breaks in half.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't
Kinda
make an
watch out.
attack if I take
Nope.
that step.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then starting out with the variable sword, gonna wing it at that one. Let's say this is a barrage. Critical hit. Power caliber. I
sorry, that's
doubt I
3.
need a thermal charge for that. Oh, that wasn't the adjacent one. That was the.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, cool. Then we're going to Power Knuckle.
Good hit.
Regular hit, and spend a Blade Master die to do a ram. Alright, knock it back. And prone is part of that, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, cool. Then magnetic cannon. Without any penalty because it's not adjacent anymore. Oh wait, that was supposed to have accuracy. Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else I could possibly do?
Still
Only
have
if I
movement.
overcharge.
No, you still have movement left over because the Gemini were half-sized.
You're right. But I think... Actually, yeah, I don't have to be right adjacent to Scapegoat. I'm going to step in between this building.
Mm-hmm. The... Nosferatu. We're going to trigger Overwatch Scapegoat.
Oh.
Invis check.
I'll
if
do
you want
it,
to
yeah.
take it even.
Invis check. No.
We are
It's going to try and vampirize me, isn't it?
in anticipation. We're declaring a barrage. If the bite whiffs, we can't perform the barrage anymore. So here we are.
Whiff, 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 whiff.
Bite's got 1 accuracy in build.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh, I won! Yes!
Oh, handing the turn.
I would like to get away from this thing. Okay. I'm going to take my turn. I am going to activate Rift Traveler's protocol. Come here. Then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to make an engineering check. then I'm going to end my turn.
The stalwart. Oh shit, did we lose that? No. Does anybody have a bolster for 6? We can't stop being a vampire. It's getting a bit out of hand now.
Oh,
Stalwart is going to move boost to.
I
somewhere.
can't benefit from tech actions when I'm jammed, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, true. Good call.
oh. Dang, that's rough.
When is it time to overcharge and just embrace it?
Was the curse attack action?
No.
Okay, so I couldn't have pap-cacked it if I had that.
Just happens. God, where are we putting the stalwart? Remove boost into here, and we're grappling, I think.
Very curious to see what this thing does.
We're hitting.
Hit.
It's a deadly grapple for 4 damage.
Ow.
Is that a demolisher?
No, it's a Goliath.
Okay.
Spook and Scapegoat.
Scapegoat, if you go, I can lock onto the stalwart, and then the operator shoots me 3 times, and then I can shoot either of them back.
Okay.
True.
Do you want me? Do you think I should shoot the the operator's hidden. No. Okay. I will go. Yeah, I will skirmish against the stalwart.
Yes.
I will.
Hit. Luckily, I've got my true silver.
Did you watch the stream this week?
it's a- What?
Oh, sorry. No.
Okay. Gotcha.
We're reloading the caddy hammers.
Yep. See regular. Oop. 1, 2, 9 damage plus op count.
Got a magic shield!
Shielded. Then I can follow it up with the press the advantage.
Mhm.
Swinging in with the cat hammer. Do you need this lock on the? You need the lock on the stalwart, right, for your gun?
I did it myself.
Okay. So, but you don't want me to consume this lock on, right?
Yeah, because I can't reapply it because I already took a reaction this turn.
Okay. Just swinging in. Regular hit for 7 damage. And that is my turn. Ooh, come on, don't fail this one.
Yeah? Yeah!
Yeah, whoo! And end turn. Oop, did we move? Oh, it's moving.
We're moving to there. It's a bit risky what I'm doing here, but... It's gotta be done. Gotta be done! No choice. We're locking onto Sledgehammer. And then we're
Ooh.
busting out the flail.
I don't like the sound of this.
Neutral.
I
Sledgehammer,
will
9
unclear the
damage.
lock on if it does that.
We're not
9
neutral. We can't
damage,
clear the neutral.
okay.
We can't clear the lock on.
Alright.
Right, I think I have to take that
Ooh.
structure. It's not armor
The problem
piercing, right?
is the Nosferatu is also in the threat. No, it's not armor piercing.
Okay, then that's exactly takes me to structure.
Base.
Taking you to Structure Town. Impaired.
It could be worse.
Nosferatu! No, misses. We're dipping. Wrecker, Scapegoat, 1 difficulty inbuilt. Hits for 9.
9.
And one last one for 6. Difficulty inbuilt. Misses entirely.
Basic
Oh, what the?
structure. 3rd.
Why'd my structure go down to 1?
Not yours. That's Scapegoat's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
2,
okay.
2 is lost weapon, right?
I don't know why Scapegoat's eating so much shit this scene, but
2 is lost weapon, right? It's not the
Yeah.
hauler blow up.
no,
Okay,
2
I'll
is weapon system.
Okay, so I'll just roll my free antiquarian, yeah. Boop. All weapons on 1 mount are destroyed. No, my caddy hammer.
The caddy hammers are destroyed. The stalwart's turn has ended.
And everything attacking us is just
Oh.
melee attacks. like,
I forgot.
What? We got an operator.
my house guard does not protect against that.
Go to
Well, it doesn't
P3.
protect Scapegoat. Operator
Spook
hasn't shot Scapegoat.
and just spook.
Is it too late to remember my roll in the chamber against the stalwart?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Trying to escape from the operator. It won't work. Where are we going, Spook? What's going on? Talk to us.
If you're thinking out loud, you might be muted.
I would like to climb with this rock. I have
Yes.
speed 5, so okay. Does Tactician 3 check from their feet, or...
Tactician 2 checks from the feet, yeah, no problem.
2, sorry, yeah.
In Lancer, it's always about feet. Have you seen SSC Max?
Yeah. So then a barrage. I believe this is neutral from hard cover from the rack.
Yep. But also you can't miss.
Understandable. And because I started my turn hidden, I didn't start my turn hidden, never mind.
We are legendary though. Impaired. Cool.
And
Push and hide.
technically max only fall at the end of turn unless specified, right? So could it get pushed to like on this rock?
Do you think I'm gonna allow that, or
I've allowed it, but
I
and if
won't?
not, I'll get pushed here.
Ah,
Yes or no?
No, stay on the ground.
Okay.
I think that would have looked cool.
Well, no. Here's the way cool interpretation. Spook, you ready? Since you can't natively fly,
Okay.
you can't even move to these spaces, so you're stuck on this rock now. Okay?
Understandable.
The operator will operate operationally. I think it's time to steppy. Whoop. Hello, 6. I have arrived with 1 Raptor plasma rifle.
Execute.
2 accuracy on each attack. 7 down to 6. I think we can miss actually. It's like 8 minimum. It's 18 damage.
Not any armor.
Minotaur doesn't have
7,
armor.
7, 7. Minotaur
Minotaur
doesn't
is
have armor.
Minotaur has at least 1 armor, surely.
No. No
It
one ever
doesn't?
plays this
Oh,
frame.
God, it doesn't. Oh no.
Yeah, 12 base HP, no armor.
When was the last time you saw a Minotaur?
It's been almost a year, I think, unironically.
Really? Wow.
First
yeah.
man, first spotted, didn't a year, immediately jammed.
Yeah, this vampirism
Oh.
isn't helping the case, to be honest.
A vampire minotaur?
A vampire minotaur? Weapon destroyed.
That's too many things.
This is why you make the Brawler 2 Minotaur.
All weapons on 1 mount 6. It's gone.
Oh, and it can't be integrated. Yep,
The
nope,
melee
it's gone.
tar.
Alright.
At least.
Well, now there's no. Now I definitely should embrace it. There's nothing else I can do now.
That leaves the Gemini. The Gemini are going to recharge the tether. Yes!
Oh no. It's still. There's still one left. Oh
Do
no.
it, destroy me! You'll only make my power stronger!
2 system checks, Scapegoat and Sledgehammer.
Oh man.
Haha,
Oh.
jeez.
Ah. All right.
Alright, we're going to round 5. Players go first. The death
So-
counter is back up. We're
We've
surrounded by a compilation of the worst NPCs in Lancer history.
Operator is not hidden. I can.
You can indeed take the shot.
Was the operator ever hidden?
Yes.
It was.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was in
yeah,
the
it was.
trees.
If you shoot from there, it's even a clean one.
Yeah, there's the operator, the Nosferatu.
Prove you the
Thankfully,
better
there's only one
sniper.
Gemini left, so it
I
sucks.
would
but
much
it's not
rather
worse.
kill the operator right now.
Yeah, it's been a problem.
Yeah.
He's basically your doppelganger. When he fires, he takes a structure off me.
So I will do that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Any cover from here? Probably soft. I don't know.
No, it's clean.
I have never understand how cover works in the server.
Don't worry about it. So this situation, since you're behind the trees adjacent, these don't grant cover.
Right.
That doesn't pass through
Then
here.
the
We
center
could
to center. Okay.
have a big
So I
argument
was like,
about whether
here he would.
here we would have hard cover.
I was like,
soft
here-
cover.
Okay.
Yeah, then we're clipping the
Okay.
tree.
Speaking of,
We could have an argument whether or not we're clipping the rock here, which I don't want to have, so who cares? And then we
Yeah.
fold in half with self erasure.
you're welcome.
Alrighty.
None of us were adjacent. Nice.
The Gemini. Recharges
No.
the tether.
Kill them
No!
God damn.
No, I'm
Please
tethering.
make move.
The Gemini going above and beyond this scene. Good
I
lord!
dare it to move.
It's so much damage.
All right.
It's
I
An
think
absurd amount. We still have a noise.
singularity motivator.
Oh,
No!
you're dipping? Okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
Apparently
against
not
him
very
without
far.
Starter.
Oh, that's a problem now.
Ooh,
Because we can't reach you
ooh.
with a knife there. We'll try to.
You know,
oh,
even
no, you don't,
teleport
have,
that far.
you don't have a reaction. Well, in that case, Scapegoat will once again eat shit.
God damn it.
5 armor piercing.
5 AP. I'd like to go before I get blown up.
Scapegoat, you have a heroic sacrifice, okay? You always get a
That means
turn.
I can take 2 turns.
True!
Oh no.
If you self-destruct now and you're destroyed before your next turn, do you get to self-destruct at the end of the heroic
No.
sacrifice turn?
I don't think so.
So, If I ram the stalwart, does that take death counter?
Well, does it do damage?
No.
Okay, in that case, I will also tell you that you can't ram the stalwart. It's too large. You don't have synth muscles.
Oh.
Can't ram larger characters. Impossible.
This thing's a bit of a problem then.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Ah,
Yeah, I think I'm just going to. Ooh. These NPCs are not treating my build well here. I think I'm gonna shoot the Nosferatu. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's invisible. Oh.
Oh!
Oh. All right. Should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot the Nosferatu. Invisible check. Skirmish hit.
No shot!
Thermite cannon. Accuracy.
No.
Crit. Prone.
Ah! The Nosferatu goes Super Saiyan.
boy.
9 damage, kills the overshield.
And the
no resistance.
op-cow bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, upcal bonus. That's 15 damage. That is 7 plus 8. Oh, fuck.
Then I'm going to third skirmish. Third overcharge. Second skirmish.
Right, we gotta have something here, right?
Oh man.
Reheat.
You ignore engagement, yeah?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Combined
one
arms,
arms
yeah.
too. Cool. In that case, we
Alright,
got nothing.
invisible
Please just miss. No, we're not invisible.
Hit.
We're not invisible. We're
Oh,
exposed.
non-visible. Nice.
He just wanted to
We're,
show you
Hit.
that it was
I
impossible,
just wanted to prove.
that there was no chance. It was always gonna happen.
My
What happened to all the
Nosferatu.
enemies?
Then I still have this extra action. I guess I'll lock on to the apparition of glory.
Well, the stalwart will go and will declare barrage. Sledgehammer,
God.
2 difficulty. Easy hit.
Does that kill the Gemini?
Yeah, that's the question. Nope. Rigged. I should just make this an AoE macro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Just make it burst free.
No, I don't want to do the first weapons. Melee weapons. Damn! The stalwart is on fire.
Ooh. Hit. Broken.
Broken. We'll try and invade Sledgehammer.
I have Black Ice module. That has difficulty.
Do you have a scorpion?
I do.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay.
Doing a
Very
lot
well.
different, I think with that.
Scapegoat, you take your heroic sacrifice turn.
And invading it would also not break the death counter, right? I just
No.
gotta shoot it.
Yes.
All right. I'll just shoot it. Skirmish. Bam. You know, death countered.
Mhm.
And I blow up anyway. You know, I might as well.
You still need to
do
roll
that.
overkill because the heat goes through. Yep.
Okay. I won't use opcal. Fourth overcharge.
Oh boy.
That would be 2. We're heating first. Impaired. Skirmishing again with the thermite cannon on the stalwart. 1 accuracy going in. Crit.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, and then
Nice.
opcal.
14. Oh, overkill.
Oh, I rolled it again, right? 3 and then 1.
No, there's an
Yeah.
overkill in the crit. There's an overkill hidden in the crit. You must hover over it to discover
Ooh.
it.
Oh, okay. So I roll another d6.
Yep. Overkill. Okay. 9 plus
So the
5,
breakdown
14
doesn't actually
damage.
show the breakdown doesn't actually show the crit overkill.
What do you mean? No, the upkill overkill crits.
Oh,
roll a
right,
5
okay.
to 1.
Understandable.
And then I will lock on to the Gemini. My final action, you know. Goodbye. My
And
final
then
message.
Scapegoat collapses. I don't know how shittily I wrote this, but I think it's a player turn. Maybe?
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Because that was triggered by an enemy.
Yeah, but it's a turn you take immediately. I think that's an extra turn or a turn. So we start with a player turn now.
Yeah.
All right. So I can try to deal with that Gemini and then attack the Apparition of Glory. We still have one more round after this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
when 4 operators will spot as reinforcements.
6 actually was my plan.
Right, they gotta be able to contest the zone.
All right, we got.
No, these are the
Yeah,
last
I can-
NPCs, obviously.
I can try to deal with the last minor Gemini and attack the Stalwart. If
Good. If you can structure it, I can finish it off.
I might be able to structure it, we'll see. But the first thing I'm going to do, quick question. If I knock the Gemini back, will it collide with Scapegoat's wreck?
No, because our interpoint wrecks are flat on the ground, difficult terrain zones.
If they're both
okay,
slice half,
so-
would you collide with Scapegoat?
No, I believe
not the
pilots can
direction it would knock.
occupy. I believe pilots can occupy the space of a mech.
But,
These
let's see. it only-
crates would be valid.
Okay, so if I use my efficient core power
Yeah,
to knock it back 3 spaces, it'll collide with the mountain.
absolutely.
All right, I'm going to do that. Hellion time.
Is that your catchphrase?
Why not?
Prone.
It cannot miss. Oh god. Was the 3 kinetic damage from Hunting Eagle enough? Or no,
No.
it's not dead. But Juggernaut 2
Oh, Juggernaut 2 will kill it, yeah.
for 5 kinetic damage.
I wish
That's not-
Arch's core work like Hellion in Icon, where it rams everyone in the map.
I haven't gotten to do that yet. Even though I've been playing that class. Anyway. Gonna move up here. Very dangerous spot. And we're going to skirmish.
I can even put some lock on because I believe I can reapply it.
No, right now
Okay.
you can't see the Stalwart.
Oh, line of
Sorry.
sight. So
Ah.
don't do that, please.
That's alright then. I get 2 accuracy just from this being my first main melee attack.
Impaired.
Oh, impaired! Shoot.
We
I
will
need to
deduct
reroll
the
that then,
one.
don't I?
Nah, that's fine.
That one's fine? Okay.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Either way, it's still crit.
Yeah.
Crit. Overpower caliber. Let's make this
on.
third thermal charge. And oh yeah, I'm in the danger zone, and that was my first attack.
No, it wasn't actually. Actually, it wasn't.
It procs on the
Oh, it wasn't.
ram.
The Hellion was the
Ram
first attack.
counts.
It
Ah.
does.
Ah, dang.
That's okay. We're still structuring here. That's 14, 18. Punch. Structure.
All right.
Second. We're losing a weapon, we're losing the heavy assault shield. I believe
Not
that
that I
leaves...
think-
Yeah.
Not that I
roll
think
it.
it'll help much, but I am going to use the skirmisher move to dip away.
Okay.
Do you have skirmisher 3?
Why not? Not 3, no. But that movement does not provoke reactions, as I recall.
No. The
Yes,
stalwart
ignoring
is going
engagement doesn't provoke
to
reaction.
lock onto you, Sledgehammer, and then do the slapper.
They're gonna hit Scapegoat.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. Well,
Oh no.
alright. Let's see what all happens here.
Oh, what
Wait, did it miss me?
Yeah, I missed you.
what
The
suit
splat
do
got
I
super
got?
weapon.
I think I had the stealth armor, right? Is that a
Yes.
action to activate? Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
no.
activated.
Ouchie.
Well, that clears the vampirism.
Yeah, that's the good news, I guess.
The old D&D tactic of curing on death by killing and then resurrecting.
Alrighty. 6, you have a turn.
Kill it fast.
He's a
Accuracy
pilot.
difficulty.
Nah,
Oh, we have
nothing.
2 destroyed. Alright. Time to bust out, the inner coins.
We are entering the final round.
Do I get talents when I'm not
No.
Can I skirmisher?
No,
No.
you cannot. No talents
Hmm.
outside the neck.
If you get a sword, it might kill Scapegoat.
Ooh, can you
Um,
just kill this thing before it can do anything? Or...
Well, we're going to round 6, I believe, and the stalwart will take the
If
first
he
round.
gets a turn,
Oh no.
Locking with the sledgehammer. Obliterating Scapegoat into a fine paste. Ooh, lucky!
missed.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, that's good. That's a hit. Okay.
damn.
Right, it's all about those iframes.
Yeah, just dodge roll it.
Structure damage. Second?
Third. Second.
Third.
Not third. Not third. Second.
You forgot to hit 6.
Yeah, we're on it.
This is an exciting scene 1.
Okay, I am losing a system.
Easy crit. 14
Perimeter
damage.
and plate.
Got the suit as one
Oh.
armor.
Oh.
God damn. What the fuck is this
You
scene?
know, Ralph when this thing appears, it's not that offensive.
True. It swings with difficulty. I don't know what's happening here. Well,
I-
Spook.
Your
Take the
motherfucking life
shot,
in
I
6
guess.
seconds from now.
I keep forgetting about my armor.
It's a crit, so it's that much structure.
Huh.
Oh wait, the gun just deals 1 structure now, like always.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't keep up on all the PDF updates.
The
I
stalwart
was like,
is
how are you
broken.
correcting this much?
Very well. The coast is clear. Or so it appears. As 6 operators uncloak around you.
Once again, another gauntlet
Ah.
scene completed that is a pure deathmatch,
Hell yeah.
as is tradition.
As Tom Lancer intended, surely.
What a slugfest.
Yeah, that was a rough one. It was a good one, though.
Steve Free,
bit
that's-
unfortunate that 6 spent so much time being a vampire, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're no longer a vampire. Instead, you're just destroyed. Quick adventure,
All right,
20 minutes, in and out.
How many grease monkeys did we have?
Think 2.
We have
Classic
one
Interpoint
now.
adventure.
We had 2, but the other. Oh, I don't know actually if 6. Do you have any grease monkeys?
Number 3.
Oh.
2,
Grease
because
Monkey
the
3.
second one
Grease Monkey
got
3.
booted.
No, we still have 2 Grease Monkeys. We're fine.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm saying we have 2, not 3.
First, we will spend 6 repair points, though. 4 of them to get yourself back up to 1-1 full. Scapegoat, spend 4 repair points to get yourself back up to 1-1 full. And then 2 Grease Monkeys will jump out of various mechs.
Didn't someone have 8 repair points?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scapegoat.
I
I
had
spent 1 for
7.
antiquarian.
So second
Voice
Grease Monkey puts me at
models.
5 structure, right?
Yes, that is how that
The
works.
players can donate for the repair from destroy, right?
I don't
yeah,
think we'll
absolutely.
need it with 2 grease
Does-
monkeys, right?
Does anyone
6
want to?
definitely needs it.
I
I'll just
have.
give 4.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, we'll go in order. The newly repaired ones are going last. First, we're going to repair Sledgehammer Hero with 7 repair points.
Right. 6 because I spent 1 last scene.
Perfect.
But yeah, Grease Monkey brings my structure back up to full, so
Oh, we got a
I only
redeemed
need
supply drop.
Nice.
So I can
Damn.
spend 1 to top off my health and 1 to repair my damaged system.
Mm-hmm. Then you've got 4 left. Would you like to give some to your friends?
Yeah. Let's give. Is it okay if I just keep 1 just in case?
I think that's fine. You could give 2 to Scapegoat and 1 to 6. Then both have 6 repair points.
Yeah. All right.
Whoop,
That sounds good then.
whoop. I just slammed the supply drop entirely to 6. I think that's okay. Spook, 6 repair points.
1 to repair the grappling thing. I guess 1 HP. I'm not gonna stabilize much. Then I donate all the remaining 4.
2 for each. And then Scapegoat, you've got 8 repair points, and 6, you've got 8 repair points. We're starting with Scapegoat. What are we doing?
I've got
And
8.
then the supply drop hits after that.
No, the supply drop is in there.
I will. Do we know what type of mission the next one's gonna be? Like, so what's the sit rep?
I forgot. Escort.
Escort. I'll go up to 4 stress. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I'll keep the.
4.
Not a
6,
big artillery
that's
mission today, huh?
2 left.
Keep the other 2.
Structure.
No, I'll spend it as well. Yeah, I'll get a structure.
Wait, you
Let's
don't
go
have
back up to
weapons.
full.
You need to spend 2
Oh yeah,
for
that's true.
2
Actually,
caddy hammers.
I'll go up to 3 structure, 4 stress, and I'll get 1 cat hammer back.
1 cat
Yeah.
hammer? Wait. You've got 8.
Right, because I had 8, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 6 for your
that's that's
stress.
6, and then 1 cat hammer back.
1 cat hammer leaves you at 1 repair point.
Yeah.
That is what we desire.
So would you rather?
Instead of a
Yep.
second cat hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
6.
I'll just take system trauma next time.
Trying to get my spike rifle back and my cerebral amplifier,
Mhm.
and then I will repair 1 structure and 2 stress.
You got it.
Oh damn! My 5th structure disappeared.
I did.
Wonder where that went to.
I ate it. All right, we are left over with 2 overall repair points floating around. Coolio.
Give Scapegoat the cat hammer. Or
Scapegoat
daughter
is one
structure, I
cat
guess.
hammer.
Oh,
If you want to donate, you know, or have donated, I'll gladly accept the other cat hammer.
6. Would you like to give up your... Oh no, Sledgehammer has the last repair point. Never mind. Sledgehammer, would you like to
Oh.
give up your last repair point to Restore a cat hammer.
You know what? Yeah,
All right.
let's do that.
Two
In that
hammers.
case, Scapegoat is now in possession of the very last repair point, but has all cat hammers back. Cool. Let's take a quick break till 1:15, and we'll see you then.
How nice of those
Water.
NPCs to help us spend all those repair points that we had so much of.
It's true. Hello, Twitch chat. No. Excuse me. Oh fuck! Voice mod crashed. No. Oh, it did.
How's it going?
There we are. How's it going, Lances? Did you see what's available on itch.io today? I saw. It's the random map generator! You should buy like 10 of each of those. Seriously, I need to make my money back on them. Please support this project. It costs a lot of money to make. But it's going pretty well. Can't complain so far. But yeah, today's maps are randomly generated, by the way, which is pretty sweet. We can look at them if you like. So what I did for this map was I generated a fall map, and then these two chunks are outpost chunks, which are just overlays. The next map is basically the same thing for Escort. Also randomly generated, and then two outpost chunks in the middle, and I really like this map, by the way. I enjoy this map. It's a good looking map. And that is what we're doing with the generator. It's good stuff. And you too can have unlimited maps. We'll see. We'll see. But no, I'm pretty happy about it. I think it's gonna be a good addition to many GMs everywhere. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you wanna help me out and stuff, you can buy that thing off the itch.io. I think it shows up if you type in !! assets. And from there you can go to the expansion pack 1, which contains the randomizer, which is very good. Ten biomes, 14 sitrep overlays. It's just good stuff. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to use it, frankly. You know, it's just fun to play around with. In the future, I'll commission more pixel art terrain, and then I think the future of the project is going to be smaller expansion packs with both additions to the generator as well as additions to the assets. So new assets and then new regions for the generator. And then bundled up for, I don't know, $4 to $5. At least that's my idea in my head. Maybe it's a bad one, but I don't think it is. Or we ordered up some alien plants. Whatever that means. Told the artist, go nuts. Give me alien plants. We'll take a look. It is interesting. I mean, it's interesting. It's genius. If you're a GM on Hex, especially on Roll20, I don't know how you're living without this generator. And I only say that half jokingly, by the way. That thing is so, like, unironically, it's ridiculously good. It's stupid good. Any plans you're planning to run that Reddit-inspired game, huh? That Reddit-inspired game? What are you talking about? Are you calling me a Redditor right now? If that's what's happening? You just insult me? The Reddit... Oh, I see. That one. Never mind. I get it. No, I'm just getting a bit of sick. I'm getting sick of fucking trees. Okay? We've got 3 fucking trees. We need more trees. Alright, we just need more fucking trees. Not having enough. But yeah, had some issues when releasing the pack. That was a bit annoying. Because I wanted to make it an add-on to the base pack, but itch.io doesn't do that at all, ever, which is very annoying. So I could have put it as a different file on the first project page and then set its price to $13. And what I thought would happen is everybody that bought the base pack would just need to pay $5 to get access to the upgrade pack, right? So you don't, right? That makes sense. That's the sane interpretation. Am I out of line? Apparently, that is not the case. If that would have meant that if you had bought the base pack, itch.io would have required you to rebuy the base pack and then pay more on top of that to also get the add-on pack, which is so backwards that I had a small meltdown this morning about it. It was ridiculous. So now it's its own thing. I had to increase the price a little bit from $5 to $8, just because there's probably a lot of people that just want the generator and don't want the base pack. And yeah. Triple question mark? Yeah, exactly. That was me this morning. It's so bad. It's basically unacceptable. If it happened while America was asleep, it didn't happen. No worries, it's true. I was very glad about that, by the way. It did not happen while America was awake. That would have been even worse. Let's do a bonus objective in scene 2. People love bonus objectives. Alrighty, C2.
This is like overkill, super heavy. So
Hello.
hi.
Welcome back.
Oh,
It is scene 2 time, where we must
We were just talking about how
escort-
much we
Mhm.
just talking about how much we love the Tempest Charge Blade and its design.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like having a big sword, yeah. Because going into 3 Vlad or 3 Zheng though, I've never used that one. Can be a
Let's
little
talk
rough.
about removing overkill, but I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know.
I just like that it's got big damage because the drill,
got big damage.
loses a lot for the big the super damage.
Could see it losing overkill and going to like 3d6 plus 4. Something. Anyway, escort. You must escort the scanner across the board to the extraction zone. Past this outpost.
The scanner starts here, right? Or
The
do we
scanner
choose?
starts there. No, the scanner starts there. It's bolted to the floor.
okay.
And I want to play
Shout out
bonus
to the NPCs
objective.
for who?
Sorry?
No, shout out to the NPCs for starting one space outside my sensor range.
Yeah, planned, to be honest. Calculated. We're going to play a bonus objective because I love bonus objectives and I want to try them out. Somebody roll me d20.
Oh,
11.
beat me to it.
We've played 11 before. It's okay. Roll me another one. 1. No shot.
Dang it.
Damn, the bonus objective is cascading.
Apparently, you guys are not the only ones that are scanning this area.
Oh, what?
At the start of at the end of round 2, a scout craft appears from a table edge. Probably this one or this one. It is then going to attempt to make it to the other table edge. If it makes it, you lose the bonus objective. If you
Is this
shoot
a
it down-
third faction in the faction fights?
Who knows? Who knows?
So reward for shooting that down.
But I've got this. Usually, I make it. The next team gets accuracy +1.
Understandable.
Ooh.
So is that just like a scout with?
It's a flying
ship?
scout. Yeah, it's a fly.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
a
even a
flying
ship.
scout.
It's just a flying scout. It's going to be
Sorry.
always at height 6. I mean, I'm just reading what it says there, right?
Okay.
The end of each round,
So,
including
man, if
round
I
2,
can-
it moves towards the opposite table edge the
Yeah.
most directly possible. It moves the amount of spaces equal to the amount of it needs to reach the opposite edge after each movement. It hides.
If I can hit the invisible check,
It hides also after each movement.
It also scouts have ridiculous evasion.
Yeah, it's not an
Oof.
easy one, but but it's
I
also
just need to
positive,
get lucky
so
once.
don't feel bad if you don't make it. It's fun. But yeah, I think if you make it, next team will get +1 accuracy on the reserve checks. Hooray!
So
I do have
are
a
you
lot
gonna
of
clear
accuracy.
your heat sledgehammer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could go first and then let you be in position with the Orcus to just carry it on, football pass it.
I
Yeah,
can also
yeah,
go
that
first
was-
and puppet system summon. Not scapegoat because from Arian, but
Oh, yeah, that is how that works.
I think between me and Scapegoat, at least the two of us probably don't want to be puppet systemed yet,
Yeah.
because we want to move the objective.
okay. So
Doesn't seem like
6.
anyone's
Do you want the puppet system 6?
No, thank
Not-
you. Also, I have puppet
Okay.
systems too.
Okay. Does the stiletto hidden wear off at the end of my first turn if I don't rehide?
I believe so, yeah.
Damn.
Let's check.
Hmm.
If it does, it becomes invisible hidden until its first round, yep.
Yeah, so I think I should just go first.
Alright, and I just mirror your movement until I've moved 7 spaces.
Wait, hold on. I'll go here. And where do you get to go, Sledgehammer?
I can fly, so I can just be here. I mean, I have to...
You're there, I can't... You'd have to move to start moving the scanner first. Because, you wouldn't be adjacent to it if I were to put it, like, here, because you're 2 up.
Right. That might be a solvable problem.
You could put it, oops. You put it, like, here. And then you could go right here, there. You could put it, like, here.
Because if I remember the trait text right, I have to mirror that character's movement, so...
Oh. I
Yeah.
could move here, and then you move 1 back, and then I could put it on top of the rock, because I'm size 2.
Yeah.
Is that legal? Oh.
Sorry. Duskgrave concept, okay. What's about?
If I move here, since I'm size 2, can I put the scanner on top of the rock?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
First move. Let's move. Then I will...
Sledgehammer, I will at this point inform you that your interpretation of mirroring is very liberal.
Ah.
But we'll take it.
Yeah, then I will boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then spend the last movement I had from earlier, since I only moved 4, to move 1 more.
Mhm.
Actually, and then... I think I'm also going to... What is my... 8 sensor range. Oh, wow, I could bolster anybody. Alright, well, take his, take it, Sledgehammer.
Could bolster anybody right now.
This is the
True
fancy
words.
IPSN sensors,
It's lower than Raleigh, actually. It's a downgrade.
Oh, wow.
Raleigh's got that 10, yeah. The squad.
Move it, let's go! Attack!
Going to fire a laser. Actually, no. This time the guys have a sniper rifle. Yeah,
It,
that's why we crit.
Mm.
Ending turn.
All right. Want me to just move the objective up and...
yeah.
So I could probably do that and maybe...
Squad is in your sensor range, Spook, I think, if you want to do held image.
Is it?
Well, I think so. I don't actually know what the
15.
15. Yeah, looks like it is, right? I don't know if they're here.
Is Spook with us in the room right now? Or are they a
Yeah.
ghost? Do you want to log on?
Only one I can is the squad. So.
Yeah.
I think not for now, because my first turn I can probably do better with like setup than. Yeah, and if I core power, I don't need to lock on anyways, so I'll put on for now.
Right. So should I just move the objective?
No.
Okay. And let's see.
Honestly, I probably would have locked onto the squad, but I just like missed them. I just didn't see them. I was looking for mechs.
Understandable.
Alrighty. Who's going?
I think I'm going to.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think I'll move up here. Drop the objective here.
Mhm.
Then. Yeah. Move up to the squad. The boost and skirmish.
Mm-hmm. You can't kill them all, Sledgehammer. There's too many of them.
Critical hit, overpower caliber, and yeah, what the heck? Thermal charge.
14.
And power knuckle.
Hits. 2 damage.
Alright. And that'll be the end of turn.
Okay. The operator will boost. Shoot at you, Sledgehammer.
I have up cover.
Oh, fuck. I was about to be snarky. I had to swallow that one. 7 damage.
Oh. And what the heck, why not?
Yeah.
Singularity No, I think I'll just stay put.
Okay.
Ah.
Six and Spook.
Right.
I don't want to follow the rock.
Do you want to wait and see if someone else steps forward?
Sure. And if no, I can just do some setup stuff on my turn. Or just, I mean, I do have grapnel, I could, yeah. But yeah, you go ahead.
Oof. 8 sensor range is painful. I'm going to move and boost. Let's see where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just figure out. And then another. Let me ask you something. From here, do I have line of sight on either of these guys? Probably not. No. No, I can see it now that I'm looking at it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Didn't actually move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have line of sight on that one. It's basically set soft cover.
That's soft cover.
All right, I'll fire at him at neutral with the Harrowco. Yeah, the spike rifle.
Nice. Nice.
Overpower caliber.
Not so nice.
And then I'm going to use the hero code transmitter to give him. Where is it? Eject power cores.
No!
Yep, jammed.
Can't do this to me.
I'm pretty sure you deserve it at this point.
Do you know how unfun being jammed is? Jesus.
You know what I do.
What kind of monster would jam someone?
True.
End of my turn.
Archer 2 is jammed. Let's try Archer. No, Archer 2 actually is fine. We'll move booster here. And we'll suppress you 6. If you start moving, you get in the gun. Ending turn, leaving Spook.
For my turn, I will take 3 kinetic damage.
Ouch.
Move. Can I do does the gravity have to do an invisible check?
No?
Okay, I zip up the rock.
Why did we take the fall damage? Why didn't we
The
just?
4 to 0.
Why didn't we?
No, if
Why didn't we just grapple line from there to there?
because I wanna end up on top of it.
Yeah, that's fine. Grapple line is a flying push. It's legal. You can do it. It's a zip line.
Oh, I thought it was just had to end up like next to it. No, okay.
You are
So
next
then I
to
would
it.
just yeah. So then does that work?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Understandable. Thank you. Move there. Deploy a thing
Ooh.
on the center of the rock.
Okay. Wrong thing.
And then yeah, and then activate my core power. That's the wrong thing. Actually, I'll overcharge first and then do that. So, oh maybe I don't know if I can do that. Order. I can just do the invis after. I think.
No, your turn ends
Doesn't
after
matter.
fire. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You overcharge at some point.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah. Overcharge the third. Free heat. I don't think I can clear it because I gotta do this. Or can I clear it? Whatever.
No, it's a free action unicomp. I think you have to do it immediately. I think you can bank it.
No, I mean like I could overcharge to do the grab now and then do the core power afterwards.
Corpo is a protocol, no?
Maybe. I thought it was a free action.
No.
Oh, it's a protocol. Right, understandable. I swear it was a free action somewhere. But yeah, whatever. But it's free heat, who cares? And then for my next trick, I will delete the priest. Tactician True, 1 accuracy.
Oh yeah? I guess you are deleting the priest. Barely. That was a close call.
Oh. That
Evasion isn't real.
makes things so much easier. I was dreading that priest.
And my turn immediately ends. I am not going to be pushed. I mean, does that like... Yeah, I not... And then I will hide. Also, the
Okay.
priest track has to make a whole save or be impaired and slowed.
Okay. We're going to mow down your stealth beacon.
Oh. I'm no longer invisible and that's no longer hidden.
You have a scorpion though. Oh well. Whew. Ending the archer's turn. That's the round. Getting some reinforcements. A Scour squad combo from the top left.
That's uncomfortably close.
Players will go first.
I've got the scanner.
Yeah, do you want to move that up first,
Move it
or
up? I could move it down too, because I could move like 5 this way and then put it next to 6 and put it with that archer.
Well, sorry, one thing I did forget to use it, though I think I actually clicked it by accident. Primary car backup.
Yeah, that's fine. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Scanner. Yeah, because moving it up, these intruder squads are pretty spooky.
yeah?
Okay. Let's see. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could move it right in front of 6. Yeah.
If you lock onto someone first, I will be able to delete them on my turn. I don't think squads with evasion.
No, the Scour is 1 outside. If only I was a Ryla.
True.
I'll put it on the intruder squad. I'll lock on.
Second most
new
popular
one?
non-Everest mech, by the way.
Oh.
The
then
rally?
I'll move 1,
Yep.
2, 3.
Makes sense, people
Four.
like cowboys.
Cool.
People like cows and boys.
5. Scanner here. And fire at the archer.
Oh shit, wait. The Scoutcraft comes at the end of this round?
I think so. Said end of round 2, I think.
End of round 2?
And we have 8 rounds, we have time.
Yeah.
End? Yeah.
Okay.
Firing thermite at the archer. It's got hard cover, right?
Which one? Number 2?
Archer 2, yeah.
No, you just lean over because you're adjacent and
Okay.
whack it in the face.
Miss!
No!
Oh well.
Overcharge?
Yeah, it's a big overcharging. Mine's at 4, but I'll do it.
Just
We died
don't roll
once.
max.
You know, I've got 4 stress. Alright, where is it? Basics. Overcharge, 4th overcharge. Come on. Ooh, 9. Not the best.
Not bad.
Just don't get
Firing
frag sigged.
thermite.
True.
Miss!
no!
Alright. How it goes.
Ever since Scapegoat died, that scene, they were not the same. The operator jumps on the building. Move to invade your Scapegoat.
No.
Hit.
Remember, don't
Overheating, first loss
terminate.
stress.
Spook.
Exposed.
Mercy is for the weak.
Raptor.
Structure me exactly.
Hopefully.
I should have thought of that and put like one more point in hull.
There you go.
Don't even have to adjust my HP.
This map, by the way, was randomly generated, if you can believe it.
Oh no, my stub cannon.
Fair.
I think it's actually pretty cool how the last map was very open, and then this one has a lot of huge rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's neat.
Player turn.
Is
I
it?
can delete the squad.
Oh, exposed is not a condition.
Yeah, you're kind of just fucked guarding on the archers. So maybe 6 could jam some. I could jam one of them, but then like I could use my second car power. Turn in some shit. We're in a
my
tough spot.
main thinking is trying to close in on that operator and hurt it.
Yeah, but it's already went, so that's not like high priority.
These archers are a
Yeah,
little
so
OP.
that's I can go later, basically.
Yeah. Can you do anything to stop the archers from melting scapegoat?
Well, maybe.
One of them's already been jammed, I think.
Step-
So
Step back away from
No,
my
he
tunnel
took his
vision.
turn and is not jammed anymore.
yeah, but like you can't be puppet system. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were. I get the voices confused. Sorry.
I can get to a position where I can do stuff to the archer. Archer 1, that is. I could also... Yeah, actually, I can fly. I can get to Archer 2 as well.
They fly now?
My preference is for Archer 2.
Because, yeah, if I fly and also do skirmisher move, I can get right up to it, I think.
Do
Or
I have
Hunter movement.
anyone within? At the start of your turn, is like the squad or either the archers within line of sight? I assume the operator isn't. Or like on me. Ralph, do you have line of sight at the start of Sledgehammer's turn to the either any
Squad?
enemies
Yeah,
that
that's
aren't
fine.
already locked on? Squad's okay,
Yeah, of course.
and none of the archers aren't.
This archer's fine, this archer's not.
I'll lock onto this archer then.
Right, so the one I was planning on moving next to?
Yeah, you can consume it if you want.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, let's see. I think this will just be a normal move here. And
No survivors!
yeah, I can take a reaction hit from a squad, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a miss.
Yep, yep.
Only 4 damage. Alright, and then my next action is going to be a skirmish. So, starting with my power knuckle. So I get to do my hunter lunge.
Mm-hmm.
Regular hit. For explosive. Variable sword. Accuracy. Actually. Yeah, I'll consume that accuracy for 3.
Yeah. I guess.
Critical.
8.
Overpower caliber.
13.
And for good measure. Actually, how much damage did that first thing
I
do?
think it's probably dead. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's
But
We're
you
locking
did
it
also
in?
get like 2. You did get 2 grease
Ooh.
monkeys, so up to you.
Yeah.
We're locking it in?
I do still
Or
have
spend
yeah,
it?
locking it in.
We're looking.
Not spending the thermal charge. Phew, okay. Glad I didn't do that. I could do more. I still have an action and I could overcharge. Yes, I could. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to boost
Mm-hmm.
here. And then I'm going to ram this archer.
Overcharge ram.
Overcharged ram, yes. I've gotta actually do that, which I think
Danger
is my
zone, you get
third
nuke
one.
on it.
Fix heat. I am immediately in the danger zone.
Sounds dangerous.
A little bit. And ram. Hit. So it's going to get knocked into that for 3 damage from the hunting eagle.
Mm-hmm.
5 damage from Juggernaut 2. And does Danger Zone apply here?
Yep.
Ah, yeah. This is the first one while in the Danger Zone. So another 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn good turn.
And yeah, ending it.
The Scourer.
Navcom locked. Weapons hot.
It's going to move to here and fire on 6.
Okay, 6 is actually at his 6.
Hits for
Like,
10
block.
energy. And apparently the Minotaur doesn't have armor. Why does the
Surprise,
Calendula have
surprise.
2 then? Ridiculous.
Because
It's like,
Calendula is
you
the type
know,
of out frame that's meant to fix the base frame, I guess.
I could have sworn the Minotaur had 1 armor.
It
Anyway,
has like 12 base HP instead.
so
Tom said something like he might eventually really like it's the Calendula's not the Minotaur fix, and he might like do that another time, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Sounds
would like
like
to
opium to me.
delete the squad.
Go for
go
it.
delete the squad.
Okay. Crack shot 1. Tactician. If not, I could use it on like a tactician 3 thing, so. I mean, it's already true accuracy, so I'm not gonna use it. Watch me BS evasion 8.
Soft cover.
Oh, evasion. So it's still a crit. I mean, impaired, so it's actually neutral, so but it's still a yeah.
All good.
I forgot about a lot of things. But yeah, it happens. That's my turn.
The other squad is going to move and boost.
Move it, let's go!
Going to fire a sniper rifle at Scapegoat.
Attack!
14 AP.
Hit 7, 14, down to 6.
Nope. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, because I'm exposed.
Yeah. 6. Oh,
All right. Quick question: if I am in this spot, can I peek around the building?
no.
No, it's too high. All right. If I am on this high building, am I adjacent to this squad?
No.
Okay. Then I'm sorry, I'm not going to move the scanner. Is that all right?
Yeah. Should
All
be.
right.
Hopefully.
I can
Making decent progress. We've got it about a third of the way across the map.
If you hit someone I have line of sight to, I can shoot them.
I am. What?
If you hit
Tactician thing.
hit someone I have line of sight to, I could shoot them.
I was gonna go ham on the operator, but I guess I could just do the scour.
Go ham on the
instead.
operator. Go ham on the operator.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to Rift Traveler,
Mhm.
and then I would also like to. I'm wondering if I need to Asura here. No, I'm just going to Rift Traveler. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and
problem.
then whoops. Can I do this? I want to end up on this building
Yeah, you
with
can
a
just
with a
teleport
Rift Traveler to
space
move. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can just Rift
Alright.
Traveler 3 space to here, that's fine.
Yeah. And then I want to move though. And I want to move.
Yep.
So
What's your speed?
see it's 5. So 2, 3. I can't.
In that case,
And
we're
the
just
Rift
fucked.
Traveler there. It's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
because Scapegoat's in the way. Thanks, Scapegoat.
All right. Just put me somewhere where I can see the operator. Is that possible? With a teleport of 3 and then 5?
Yeah,
You could.
Yay.
that's
That
hard
is
cover, but
perfect.
yeah.
I knew I could trust your judgment. All right. So I will fire. Let's see, 1 accuracy from auto stab. I'm gonna skirmish. Oh, skirmish, and then 2 more. So after the skirmish, can the skirmish be a teleport?
No.
No. All right.
So one difficulty
If I go
shot hard
first
cover.
next round,
There's no
the stuff I
way
can do to the operator to try and finish it off.
Well, if I did it,
You can't do it.
because then I could skirmish her. That's still hard cover, isn't it? It's always
know,
hard
yeah.
cover. Okay.
It's always hard cover.
Yeah. All right. I'll skirmish and get a little closer. And 1 difficulty.
Nice.
Hit. 5. Opcal. I'm going to fragment signal him with the Hero Code transmitter. And now I have accuracy on tech attacks, and I am going to do a tech attack against him. Evade. Accuracy 1, right?
Mhm.
Hit. I am going to. Oh boy.
Should jam, and that means he can't do shit.
Yeah, but I can also puppet systems him and move him right next to Sledgehammer or Scapegoat, because what's going to happen next is I'm going to overcharge and immobilize him.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no, he's not
slowed.
slowed yet. He's not slowed yet.
No,
He's slowed. You hit him.
Oh,
with-
he is slowed. Yeah,
Correct
so it's
save.
going to be an
Maybe.
overcharge and immobilize. So I'm going to puppet systems him. Can he can't. What's his speed?
It's 5.
It's 5. I'll just move him right next to Sledgehammer out in the open.
Yeah, if you
And,
move it. Oh, what? If you
Yeah,
can move
go
it
there.
right there.
No, we have to
Oh.
go the full distance if we try to go this way, like this.
Ah, okay. I
Can
see.
you just slam into Sledgehammer?
And then I'm
No,
gonna
it's-
overcharge and metafold maze him, and now he's gone from slowed to immobilized.
Ooh, hey, I get accuracy on that.
You got accuracy before.
I get more now. Can't have enough.
And then
Cool.
yeah, that's it.
The archer will stand up and ram. And mow you down.
I'll try.
We'll try. I'm optimistic.
Okay, it is.
End of round 2.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Outcraft?
Scoutcraft. Scoutcraft. Reality Blister.
Okay, so I have a plan. I can do some stuff here. I go
Scoutcraft.
first.
Gets to move too. Yeah, it gets to take
Scoutcraft
its
gets
turn
to
at the end of this.
move. Yes. When are
Right.
we supposed to be finished with the Scoutcraft? Let me look that up real quick.
Round 4 said, I think.
The end of round 4. It moves an amount of spaces equal to the amount it needs to reach the opposite edge at the end of round 4. So
Hate
you've got
that.
2 rounds to destroy this thing.
I don't think I can help with that.
We
The
are.
wrong
Man, I can
side.
just- who cares
In
about
the
the first eagle?
sky?
Who's ever failed to get a reserve at Interpoint?
True. And
Those
we
are
are
thick clouds.
6 spaces off the ground. Well, it's invisible. It's a Scoutcraft. It's a sneak space shuttle. Okay, that done. I want another Scourer, please. That's that. PCs go first. And we're in round 3.
I'd like to go to clear exposed.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Even if the operator goes, he can't do anything on his turn except clear his stuff, so...
Yeah.
We
I
can
know.
still shoot.
Well, okay, yeah.
Oh, he's not jammed.
Because I can probably take out the operator and the archer.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
what I
go.
figured
Yeah,
you were going
but-
to do.
That means Scapegoat thinks at most like a squad or scour.
Takes at most
Yeah,
20 or
that's-
30 damage. No big deal.
I could take
Yeah,
out.
it's,
I
you
could
could
take
take
out
a
one
lot
of them
of
as
damage,
well
so...
because I've still got Sura, so I can Sura stabilize. Then I still have my like skirmish and then possibly like a lock on or a search.
Do you think you
Yeah,
could kill the operator with it, maybe?
The operator. Yeah.
You got like
I think.
start flight, right?
Hmm?
You got like start breaker flight, right? You could maybe reach him.
Yeah, but I'd want to move the scanner too.
Yeah. I mean, you
The-
could like
the
scanner
squad
move
has,
first,
uh,
right?
The squad has it. Does the squad engage? Right? Like
Yes,
if I
it
were to
does.
move, it would
No,
stop me.
yeah, it does.
So you could get like at most like here the scanner, which is bad, honestly.
I think Sledgehammer should clean house, and we'll
Yeah.
give one NPC a turn, but I mean that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, as long as you can kill the operator, I shouldn't. It shouldn't be too bad.
All right. Okay. So. No pressure.
At the start of that turn, I will lock onto the scour.
All right.
Doesn't hit me.
So we're gonna start with just try to get this out of the way. The archer we're going to hit with Hellion, which I'm in the danger zone, so that'll also do danger zone damage on top of Juggernaut 2 and Hunting Eagle.
I'm dying.
Ooh,
Ooh,
there we go. All right.
Nice.
So now, skirmish with the variable sword.
Hmm.
3 accuracy.
Oof. Does a 32
Gonna
hit your
make
evasion?
I don't even. Wow, that's
Max.
possible.
It's a max roll.
Wow. Whew.
Jesus Christ.
it's literally the highest roll you can get a Lancer, except for that said.
Wow. All right. Did I? No, I did not overpower Caliber yet. Ah, that's crappy. I'm gonna throw a thermal charge on there. Wow, that is not great.
12. Later.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
right. Worth it.
From the grave.
No bonus to agility.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, I'm only a little structured instead of a lot. Hey.
You know.
Oh, I
fixing
guess I
Lancer,
should-
doing the-
I guess I should also stand up
It helps.
so
yeah.
that yeah.
And then dab.
using.
And then impaired, yeah. Let's see. Was there anything else I could do without overcharging, which would be really dangerous right now? That used up my
If you
movement,
stood there from
so-
prone first, you could have skirmished.
Yeah, I mostly just forgot I was prone. I probably would have done that first.
Still have standard movement.
Is that alright if I...
Still have standard movement. Just move. No. Do you need skirmisher here?
Stood there from prone.
No, he was prone.
Yeah, but we now have a standard
Yes.
movement. Oh no, we stood up for that one. Yeah, I moved to space. It's fine. If you
Okay,
must.
yeah. I'm gonna move 2 spaces...
Closer to objective, maybe? Don't know.
If you must.
I'm worried about that scour more than anything. Yeah, I'll wedge myself there. So,
Just don't worry about it.
Fair.
The scour.
right. That's new turn.
Let's go to move to here.
oh, that other scour.
Lock on
Son of a
and
bitch.
obliterate 6.
Locked on target.
Consuming to accuracy. No. Ending shot. What a shit roll, huh? would have been 18 damage.
Didn't shoot scapegoat.
Hmm.
Scapegoat should save lives.
Miss. Yeah.
Scapegoat, you're clear to you're free to clear that exposed if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you wanna ask for it to like also lock onto someone, that would be neat.
All right. So starting turn. Systems protocol Asura class NHP. Spending that charge.
Let's rock.
Stabilizing. Mech action. Choosing to clear heat and exposed, and you know, just stop being exposed. Oop. No, squads are biological, right? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot them. Alright. Making a skirmish with the thermite.
Soft cover.
Ooh, soft cover. I hit anyway.
Yeah, squads always have cover.
Ah! It burns!
That's a lot of energy damage.
5 plus 3, 8. Plus 6, 3, 11.
Ooh,
They're all dead.
big roll.
That was a big. Yeah.
Those are numbers.
Still have one more. Let me to lock on to the. Let's see if I go one. Go about here. I don't think I can get in range of the scour to lock on. I don't think I can see this scour to lock on. And this thing's hidden. I could search.
Scan for the scout craft. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, what's that under? Mech
Yeah.
actions?
Yeah.
It's system versus agility. So I
And
know,
No.
Ooh.
nah. Let's see, one. I don't ignore this
Alright.
difficult terrain, right?
The scout craft isn't even tier 3. Let's change that real quick.
Oh,
Man, that'd be fair. What if it just shot marker rifles at people as it moved?
5.
No,
Where do you think this?
I want to get too involved with it. It's just a objective.
Where do you want this scanner to go? Because there's gonna be something appearing right here. I think it should go.
Probably
Like,
not
Probably-
there.
between you and 6,
Yeah.
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 All right. That's my turn.
The Scourer. It's scouring time.
What's it gonna do? Scour me?
Now we're scouring Sledgehammer.
About expected that.
1 difficulty hardcover.
It's okay, I'm gonna cut it up
You're
next
both
turn.
peeking out of a Rex. It's like that scene in Naked Gun.
It's the Scour done. Leaving Spook and 6.
I don't really have a very good turn lined up.
You want to take your very good turn? Or.
No, I said I don't have a very good turn.
Oh, okay, I'll take my turn.
So.
I'm going to skirmish against the Scour, which should be 1 accuracy. Spike rifle, 1 accuracy.
Nice.
Crits, cal. And with the Hero Code transmitter, I'm going to jam it. Eject power cores.
Yeah.
No, my power cores.
Oh, my power cores. I'm going to let's see. Just take my skirmisher movement right there. Then I'm going to take my regular movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put the scanner right there.
Oh damn.
Nice.
And then I'm going to invade this Scour. Wait, did I do that right? I don't invade very often. Alright, there we go. Hit. I'm going to eject power cores, and then I'm going to use a charge from Cerebral Amplifier to also Puppet Systems him.
I think you gotta do that in opposite order so it doesn't. Is it a Rex? No, that's Dissonant Whispers and 5e. Sorry, my bad.
I just jammed him, yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna move him. Do you want me to move him next to you? Or closer to you?
I think best you can do is that because of the rock in the way.
Yeah, get him out of the way of the rock. There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh, this sets us up for a good move next round, where I think 6, if you go first, I can follow you while you move the scanner up, and then I take my turn and move it even closer.
Well,
I just thought, what would happen if I just... Yeah, if I removed all threat from the board, what would happen?
Spook, all you.
Right. Should I bother trying to move up in case of something? I don't know. I mean, the scariest thing is gonna come out of that hole there, so...
Yeah. If you want to... Can you try to search for the Scoutcraft and shoot it the same turn, or would that...
core power.
Yep.
Do you think that's worth it?
If there's nothing else worthwhile to do.
And it's that or a core power whatever spawns, but I don't know if we'll need that.
If something big spawns, I'll core power it.
That's fair. Everyone else has core powers too. So I'll use my last core power.
Clear heat. If you like.
Then I'm going to... Mac actions search for the Scoutcraft.
Ooh.
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 It's gonna roll up 23.
Ooh.
Yes!
Maybe I should have crack shot. Too late now, probably.
Only we took
Anything else want to
what
do
is
my
it?
turn?
Tracking bug.
Doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
gun's reliable 8.
Oh, I see. In that case, I might as well systems put a hive drone where the thing was, so hopefully that lasts more.
No. I will kill that thing
It has
too.
soft cover.
I know, I will kill it
Yeah,
too.
drone commander at least. So
Doesn't matter, I'll kill all of them.
And then-
there it is.
4 forward charge. I'm going to take the shot and miss.
Nice.
You're welcome,
shot.
First Team.
Clean!
Amazing.
I'm no longer invisible, but still hidden.
Mm-hmm. Going into round 4.
The scouts really have less than 8 HP.
It's got exactly
They have 8 HP.
Oh, that's a lot.
2 savagery and an agony.
So is it always a glory on one scene and insanity on the other?
No, yesterday was all insanity. Just put it in how I feel like
That's
it.
fair.
I would argue that last scene was all insanity, but that's just my opinion.
So the insanity guys are the fucked up guys. No nobility in them. Agony's gonna go first. We've got entirely too many limbs and get to move 4 spaces of protocol.
Ah! That's fun.
And then
This is-
6, we're going to try to rip your mech apart and stuff it into our face.
I do not like the sound of that.
It's a hit, you take 12 kinetic damage. The on hit doesn't matter here at all. We now check if you're below half HP, and if you're not, then you must make a hold save or be reduced to 0, but you're fine. The weapon mount, it breaks.
Ah,
If only there was
That's
some kind
great.
of cheap
Alright.
system
Yeah,
you could
that's
take to
great for a
prevent
ship
from
with
happening.
with a system that makes it prevent that.
it's
Soon.
revenge time. I don't have a system, but I have a maze. And I am
Yeah.
going to hurl his systems into a metaphysical information trap so tangled he can do nothing but try to escape.
Stunned.
Again.
And then
Does that still make him? Does that still stop him from moving the thing?
Yes,
he's stunned. Yeah.
we're still adjacent.
Yeah. Maybe you could puppet systems that. I don't know.
Oh,
We can overcharge
um,
puppet systems.
Yeah.
I mean, stunning.
Sort of a
This guy's a veteran, by the way. It's a Goliath veteran, not an elite.
Oh,
you
so
only
you
have 1 turn.
you can't puppet system instead.
You can on
Are you
Interpoint
okay with-
Station because I'm cool and based, and Tom can't hurt us here.
are you okay with me assuring?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll give myself a whole nother full action, and I will full tech, and evade him, hit, going to, puppet systems him. That's perfect.
Hey, you sure just hit that character that doesn't have cover from my position? I'm just gonna shoot
I
him.
mean, he has to move his whole speed. And do I have
How do you use
to?
that
I,
for?
how does the full tech? Do I have to roll another hit for the second invade?
Yep.
All right.
Also, that I just suppose that happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's another one, and let's give him. Does disable life support help with this core power? So I'm going to disable his life support as well.
That's gonna be at 4 difficulty.
We'll ponder it. We'll ponder the maze.
And is anyone in trouble? Is anyone in a particular amount of trouble right now? I think Scapegoat is.
Not too much.
Just moving the objective might be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna move. I'm still gonna move, but I can still overcharge.
I've still got overcharge.
Do I have line of sight on Scapegoat? I guess I. Oh yeah, he's big.
Yep.
All right. I'm. What overcharge am I on? The third one. I'm gonna overcharge.
Gonna wait.
You have the
Third
Oh, that'd be bad.
overcharge.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Complete a resource. And I will. Is this the second?
Yep.
All right. Outcome exposed. Hooray.
How many cascade checks do you feel you owe me at this point?
Did you just remember?
Yeah. You think it's 3 or 4? I think it's 3.
I know. I
It's
got
like 7 if you count the last scene.
What do you
I
want
owe
to do?
one.
Give me
my
4.
last-
Give me 4
my
cascade
last
checks.
thing.
All right.
Roll 40
Um,
20s.
Is that in?
It's underneath 4th level structure.
Remember
First
that
one,
boss
second
whose gimmick it
one,
was-
third one,
was to
fourth
do the-
one. Okay.
All right. I'm going to invade Scapegoat, and I'm going to fold space him, and use a charge of Cerebral Amplifier to also Providence him.
Nice.
So that's +1 accuracy on your next attack roll, and you are gone until the start of your next turn. You just pop back right where you are.
Gonzo.
I'm like
super-
Gonzo.
I'm like super intangible.
You're super intangible, exactly. The best kind of intangible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's the best kind of. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move the scanner here or here for you. Is that a good one?
I
Hold up.
think that worked. Hold on. Wait.
Did I do that efficiently?
There is a way.
Let's talk
I
about
have to
fucking
move.
Royal Guard for a second.
Yeah.
Mirroring.
Just,
So
There's-
basically,
there's,
we're moving. If we want to move, we move like. 1 sec.
oh, it's being
1, 2, 3,
weird. Yeah.
4, 5. Okay, now I'm happy.
Which works.
It works.
I can
Okay,
work with that.
it works.
It just works.
I have
I've
I have
taken
6
enough
spaces of
turn.
movement. So
I've taken enough of the turn.
Savagery number 2 will
Yeah.
go. Savageries
Yeah.
are monstrosity horrors with artificial. Which means at tier 3 they're speed 8.
ah,
We'll attempt to ram you here, Sledgehammer. So you become unable to complete the objective. Whew.
dang it.
And we'll turn around and give you the claw 6. For 24
Ooh,
damage.
ow.
It's also a max roll, by the way. Thank you
Oh
very
my
much.
god. 24.
My goodness.
Wait. 24?
Yeah, exposed.
When was I exposed?
Not you.
No, that's
No.
me. That's me. I'm exposed.
Oh, I thought that was attacking me. Okay. Kicking me while I was down.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. On a crit, we sometimes scratch your eyes out, which doesn't matter at
want
all
my
because you're already
eyes.
stunned.
I wanted my eyes.
And that is the Savagery's turn.
Well, I can't finish the objective now. Unless somebody had some way of standing me up.
that's the thing.
No.
If I go, I could ready an action to Puppet System Sledgehammer when he appears, and that might probably not.
I got Fomorian. I don't know if you can.
We could do it on a Goliath.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does that help?
Puppet systems.
The,
I can also
um,
shoot the.
I mean, he's stunned, and I can't be certain, but I think
yeah.
he's going to be stunned for a while. I mean, you need to give this guy a Snickers. He's not going anywhere.
True.
Yeah, no, I'm more worried about the other savagery or the
The
scour
other
at the moment.
savagery. You like first savagery. What about second savagery?
So I mean, if you wanna go, and I mean, I could go and then prepare a thing to.
Well, what would you want me? Who would you want me to deal with the insanity? I don't think I can make it over.
I was, yeah, you could probably.
Just-
I mean, okay, if you boost the end, like start fly, can you? Probably not.
I can't
I
fly
could
like.
start
can
you
I
from
fly-
like
fly
here,
over
but that
the
wouldn't
scour?
help much.
I mean, no matter what, Scapegoat has to stand up, right? So, I mean, instead of just finishing the objective, you can just stand up and savage the savagery.
Or talking about Scapegoat, I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
it was
dude.
possible.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, Sledgehammer, Sledgehammer. I couldn't see
I
his
can
name.
deal with this savagery.
Yeah, I was wondering if Scapegoat could get to the thing with assistance from Puppet Systems.
Yeah, but then Scapegoat
only
needs to go
moves with a
first because
standard.
otherwise they don't exist.
I'm saying I could go and ready an action to Puppet Systems,
Ah, perfect.
but then I can shoot. But yeah, so I don't know.
Cool.
But then he gets. Best I can do is put him like here. So I don't know if that helps much.
Probably
I can't push him through the building.
I don't think I can fly. Can I fly over the scour if I were to shoot the apparition with the quick step?
You can just walk over the scour because it's too small to care.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we want walking for the
Oh.
objective maybe.
Just
Yeah,
the thing
Unlike
is
right
that
here,
I can't
shoot
do the objective
step.
not because the savagery is there, but because I'm prone.
No,
And the
we talk about
savagery-
Scapegoat doing the objective instead maybe.
And I could
Ah.
boost. I could
Which
get
might
to
be too
here.
ambitious.
I could get to here pretty
Gotcha.
easily. Then I could
What's
boost,
your
overcharge,
speed?
boost.
So we can
5.
boost.
I get puppeted.
Boost
I get
puppet system. Get so prep puppet system for after the boost to here,
I got quick step and also skirmisher. So
and
I
then
can
you
use
can
the
overcharge boost, and then you can finish it, I guess.
yeah,
So yeah,
Hmm.
so I guess I'll take my turn.
Yeah.
What do I do in my first action? Then I guess an NPC turn could still happen.
Put a
So-
locker on the savagery because I'm gonna put it next to the core.
I'm just gonna put down the another invis thing.
Dude, I think this takes too many turns because the other savagery is going to run over there.
I can shoot
But Scapegoat
it.
isn't there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you disappear,
We'll see.
Scapegoat? Come back.
And then I'm going to
Lost in the
Mac
sauce.
actions prepare Puppet Systems.
Yep.
We have used the prepare action.
Savagery's gonna
Lancer is not
move
complete.
and boost. It's
Right
going to tear
there.
open 6's mech.
This is because I jammed and stunned everyone on the map, isn't it?
No, because we can't get you, Sledgehammer. Don't take it too personal. At least you're blind, you can't see what's coming.
Is that 24 again?
24 again, no.
The quad isn't gonna end when he's destroyed, is it?
I would be. I mean, if I survive this.
All I need to do is, take that annihilation maw and then get destroyed, and then take an extra turn.
True. But we're stunned.
There
we
are
can't
no
maul you.
flaws with this one.
Alright,
Maybe
Scapegoat
I could have
reappears.
ready to shoot. Okay.
All right, you got your puppet systems.
Yeah,
So-
when you
oh, wait.
boost.
So what's the result of that
System destroyed.
System trauma.
system?
So
One,
the puppet
2,
systems
3,
is what after I boost.
5.
Yeah.
Boost to here.
I'm gonna lose the metafold.
Puppet
Boost.
system to here.
Can I?
No.
Maybe not
Puppet system.
there.
Then
I can't get next to this
Maybe
thing,
not
right?
there. Puppet system to there, so we don't get Overwatch to death by 2 savageries. Unless you kill them
I mean,
both
okay.
or knock
Kill
them
me.
back both.
If they kill me, I get an extra turn, right? The reserve doesn't say
True.
once a mission.
True, no, you're right.
I mean, you could also try and skirmish her over and kill or maybe ram this guy to get the objective out.
Or grapple him. That also
Let's
works.
see.
Grappling actually
Yeah.
works.
Let's see
Well,
what's
you can
going
up
overcharge
to you.
boost and get over there. But this guy needs to be Gonzo.
If I grapple, could I actually move next to this scanner?
No.
But then you can't boost or grappling, so
Yeah.
can you grapple and then start fly?
You need
I
to
can
overcharge boost
Yeah, I
to
can
here,
shoot.
and then you need to either ram or kill him, and then you
I
can.
could,
You could just brace, right? And you wouldn't have to deal with the problems until your next turn.
Yeah.
Well, if I shoot this apparition and I kill it, I
Yep.
can skirmisher 2 to move. Like
Yeah,
right
but then you
here,
have to
right?
kill it, and it's like at full
I
health,
don't-
and I don't think you can do like
believe.
it's not biological, so I find that unlikely.
I think the
with,
best
like, a
thing we can
single
do is
click action.
overcharge boost over here and then ram. Yeah, that's
Overcharge boost ram. Yeah, okay, I see.
Fourth one.
I will
Oh,
do
no.
it. Let's see. Basics. Overcharge
Actually,
fourth.
One.
Woo!
Oh god.
Look, I don't even.
Hey,
need to
don't have to change your
the,
heat.
Exactly.
Remember that you can brace on your own turn.
Is this overheating? Second loss stress. See, look at that. I'm only exposed.
Yeah,
What are they gonna do? Destroy
alright.
me? I
Sometimes.
will boost.
24.
Oh,
Okay.
Do you want to brace this
hold
one
on,
or the next
24.
one?
But if you brace, it might
Won't.
affect the heroic sacrifice turn.
Yeah. I won't
Yeah.
brace this
It doesn't
one.
actually save your
24,
structure, so
4, 18, 20, what's 27 minus 18? 17. Is this AP?
Nope.
27 minus 17. Oh, that one's easy. Okay. First loss structure.
Second. You never went up to
second.
3.
Second, yeah. Where is this?
Yeah, you took a
Structure
second
damage,
cat hammer instead.
Second.
Nice.
Outcome, and then actually variant 2. Not spending any extra. So it's 4. So I'm losing a system. What do I even have on this thing? You know, goodbye roll into chamber.
24.
4, 3, 13, 14, 1. Basics, structure
Okay,
Use
damage.
my
Explode is almost
reserve.
better
Third.
here.
Shit.
Second turn.
Wait, do
Starts
I-
now.
Oh, I get
I love
destroyed.
it.
I still have antiquarian. Is it a choose? Is it a May?
Oh, it's a May. Up to you. Getting destroyed is almost
This
better
gives
here
me-
because you get an entire new
This
turn.
gives me extra actions. Yeah, this is my moment of glory. I'll get destroyed. Second
what?
turn. Alright. Starting off with a ram. Actually, starting off with a lock-on, and then a ram.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Go all in.
Do you want to reapply this lock-on, Spook? Oh, you can't probably.
Sure.
No, we're out. Fuck.
No.
woo! No!
No, way!
No way!
Oh no!
Overcharge.
Overcharge.
I know I can overcharge, but this one's the less accurate ram.
Oh man.
Not like
And
that.
what are you gonna overheat your reactor?
You know, yeah, do I roll for the overcharge, right? Because I could explode. It does not matter, right?
It does
you,
not
you
matter.
can't do anything but like have to explode on your next turn.
Ram.
What does that mean at this point?
Ram.
Evasion 15 or something.
Here we go. Woo!
Ah,
No.
one.
Oh,
Field
no.
analyst check.
Hmm?
No field analyst.
No field analyst. No leader.
If I had reapplied the lock on.
One space out.
All right. Well,
Oh, this sucks.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it would have been.
Almost like there were actions
Savagery.
and consequences.
Savagery
Let's go
1
to-
win, right?
Hide Scourer in this tree, and then it's all you, Sledgehammer. Good luck.
All right. Well, I guess I'll stand up.
Yep. Unless you want to crawl it to the finish.
Yeah, I can't move it anyway. So,
Oh no, fuck. No.
question actually:
Yeah, ask the question.
Can
But-
I ram?
Well, if they're standing next to it, it can't
objective?
move.
Oh, there's a way simpler answer that just came to me. I won't say it. I'll let you figure it out. But you can't just win here.
So if can I ram
you,
the objective away?
Who's
Like,
Well,
you got the you
That
could
would
send
ram
them
it
to the
this
Shadow
way.
Realm, right?
Hold on,
that
multiple
work?
people were talking. What was Ralph's
The
answer?
scene is winnable in this. No, you cannot ram the objective. It's unrammable.
Okay, can't ram the objective. That makes sense.
Flash!
It's
You
delicate.
can move the thing away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, but I don't have a standard move. Because I stood
Ah.
up. I have to stand up.
Unless.
Or
Can you just move through the difficult terrain?
But you could crawl instead of
You
stand.
can fly!
No.
You can
And-
fly!
Right.
Ah, there
I
it is.
can-
We can fly.
I
Flying
can
characters are
fly.
immune to the prone, so you just clear the prone.
This would have come up earlier.
All right. So I just have to get
Just
The
have to get this
apparition
nerd out of the
of-
way, and you're good.
this one nerd. So if I fly, does that mean I can use my skirmisher bonus movement? To
Yeah,
hop
but
over
rock
here.
Overwatch first. Also, don't you have
No,
just...
we
I mean,
don't.
Well,
we don't
no,
have
they
Overwatch
probably have...
anymore.
Skirmisher
Oh, yeah, it went
does
down.
not provoke any
Yeah, you're fine.
reactions.
You can skirmish over if you like.
Okay, so
all the
Just
skirmisher.
for eating.
And then, I don't know what has better odds, the ram hitting or Pharaoh Slash, so I guess I could just do both.
Oh gosh, you're right. I completely forgot I have Fair Slash.
Oh no, sorry, you can't.
But
Can you, like,
yeah,
save
I've-
target?
You can't skirmish over because you're slowed while prone. So you would just start your standard movement first,
Ah,
which we don't wanna. So I guess Fair
Try
Slash.
Pharaoh Slash first, I guess?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then figure
Fair
something out?
Slash.
Oh, do you have open door?
That
You
Savagery
do.
1 has to make
come
an
on.
agility save.
No shot. That's the.
Oh, yes.
No.
All right, get yeeted.
You have been
Actually,
yoked.
since it can collide, just for fun, can I have it collide with something?
Sure. Been slammed into the.
So that's
agony.
prone and bone.
Yeah, and also take 1d6 from whatchamacallit.
No. Takes 3 damage. Calm down. It's not a ram.
Oh, it's not a ram. You're right.
Okay, now win target scene.
And you speed 6?
Okay. Speed 6.
It's exactly enough.
I am provoking an attack, but
Nope. We
Give me
used
it.
that on Scapegoat. We've done it!
oh. Oh.
Brought home the scanner. Win by technicality.
It's a touchdown, just like in the World
That's
Cup.
the best kind of win.
Guess I'm just immune to prone. Perfect. Well, that is the excursion into the Rift Zone done. And for your
That
bravery.
sure was a tier 3 game.
That sure was a tier 3 game, huh?
You know, Wrecker going
Ah.
above and beyond. I've never seen that thing underperform. It's always taken off multiple structures.
Oh, true. You play Duskgrave, right? There's a record in there as well.
Mhm. Yeah, it took a lot off of that. Like it was, they just my players didn't shoot it. I was like, what are you doing? It can hit like 4 people.
Whack,
We
whack,
should add it to a game I'm running soon.
whack, whack.
a
Alrighty,
fun one.
license levels. Starting with Scapegoat. Going to LL9, I hear. Oh, Prestige 2. Which Prestige tree are you in?
I'm in Professional Soldier. I'm going for that that tier 3. Someone already beat me to it, but
Yeah, someone beat you.
looks spicy.
Scuttle, go to
Right,
10.
Yee.
Sledgehammer. Prestigening. Oh, exciting.
Yeah, I forgot to learn how that works.
Well, I will tell you right now. First, you are now assigned the Prestige role. That gives you access to the
Ooh.
secret channel, the Prestige Pit. In there, you can pick out your favorite Prestige skill tree, either by asking around which one is cool, or by reading the descriptions in the Prestige skill tree channel. Once you've picked one, you will be branded for life as a member of that Prestige tree for this Prestige rank until you unlock a new one. And there's 3 levels. And at the start of a mission, instead of rolling for reserve, you can pick up to 3 Prestige skills you have unlocked to stake instead of a reserve. Yeah. So, for example, if you were
Also,
to
you're
pick, yeah, if you pick Overlord 1, then the next time we see each other, you can say, Ralph, I wish to take Overlord 1 rank instead of rolling for reserve. And then at some point, once you have played 10,000 games and have unlocked everything, you can mix and match Prestige skill trees and stuff from everything you have unlocked. It's really fun.
Hey, cool.
also you go back to LL0.
That is correct.
Right, yeah.
Perfect.
That
Yeah, just
that part I remembered.
take a look and then tell me what you like in the channel, and then you will be publicly branded for everyone to see, and it's a whole ceremony. It's fun.
Yeah, I saw someone's already on the 4th go around. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's you got to run side games. That helps a lot. 6, meanwhile, is going to LL3. And thus concludes to how we feel about the Minotaur 6.
I think it's a one-time deviation.
it's
I don't know if I'm.
Turns out sometimes there's a reason for frames being played less, huh?
Yeah.
it's a rough one for sure.
Clearly, this means that the White Witch is another bad one.
I think the White Witch has the opposite problem, that it's so strong nobody wants to fucking touch it.
Tried to build a Napoleon for this same reason, and I could not come up with anything that wasn't hot garbage.
I think Napoleon with the new super heavy on Dustgrave core bonus is just a slightly worse Caliban, and considering the Caliban is our 6th popular frame, that's probably okay. I think that's probably maybe playable. Maybe that's exciting. Who knows?
I think Napoleon could be fun with that other Dustgrave exotic, the main that you get to shoot like a super heavy.
Oh yeah, maybe. Anyway,
Clearly what Napoleon needs is to make the core power efficient.
that is. I don't think that's what it needs. But anyway, I'll see you around, everybody. Hope you had a good time. And yeah, take it easy.
See you.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you for the game.
Bye.
Thank you for running.
Thanks.
Hello, Twitch chat.
How's it going?
Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Go buy the fucking map randomizer. Okay? Thanks. Take it easy. Have a good one. And goodbye.